let's begin. So, picking up where we left off last time, you guys have just helped the dwarves of Kelvin's Cairn escape. These are dwarves that are loyal to Stokely Silverstream. Although Stokely Silverstream himself is, they said, died in battle. You helped some. They were unarmed dwarves escape the valley. There's a horrible curse going on in this valley. You've explored some parts of the northern region. You found a mysterious sealed door that you found out later requires 4 separate plates to unseal. You found the sealed temple that you found out requires some sort of dwarven ring to unseal. You found out a little bit about what's been going on in this valley in that Beric Hammerstone, he's the master smith of the dwarves of Kelvin's Cairn, had been dabbling with some evil presence and discovered a whole host of this black ice substance that you still don't understand. And apparently this black ice has been driving some of the dwarves mad, so the dwarves have split into 2 groups. The Hammerstones under Beric Hammerstone have taken up pretty much the entire eastern side of the valley. They are quite mad, and they oftentimes will just attack you on sight. It's difficult to even reason with them. So you guys took out the guard post, allowing the innocent dwarves of Stokely Silverstream's clan to escape, and they're out of the valley. Matilda helped them and will be guiding them back to Ten Towns, while you guys try to figure out what to do about the remaining dwarves and the evil presence in this valley.
Alright, so I guess the doctor just approaches all you guys, waving, all dusty and covered in soot.
Hey, where the hell you been?
Oh, down a rabbit hole. Got a little lost. Thanks for coming and finding me. Really appreciate it, guys.
Hey, we knew you'd handle yourself. Don't give us that whole guilt treatment.
Sure. Anyways, so what'd I miss? Seems like you guys already run through this place.
Just taking care of a few business treatments. We're getting a few dwarves outside of the out of here so that they don't die off from the other dwarves.
Wait, what? Dwarves fighting dwarves?
It happens every once in a while.
I thought all the dwarves here were evil.
Hey, whoa. I hit you in the back of the head, you know, love. Oh, yeah.
Turns out half of them are evil and half of them are good.
John, you're breaking up a little bit.
Got a frog down your throat, Eldrin?
Oh.
I think he's got a frog down his throat.
Great.
Does this mean the doctor gets to play doctor?
Yeah, something's going on with your microphone. We can't hear you. You still there?
You know.
Eldrin's dead. No, it's just Smiggle. It's gonna turn into a bloodbath. We're gonna kill each other.
Is that any better?
Yeah, that's better.
Yes, much better.
There we go.
The mediator is back.
The blood blast shall be held another day.
You guys stand at this guard post, and you've killed 6 of these guards. There is a door that is leading into one of the tunnels. It's closed right now. It does not appear that you've alerted any of the dwarves.
Alright. Should be about right that we handle the rest of it. Actually, what was his name? The head dwarf on the left side of the bridge.
His name was Stokely Silverstream. He was the original Dane of the Dwarven Valley, and they said that he fell in battle.
Okay, but the guy we met,
Oh, Yoki.
Guy who stayed.
Yeah,
Yep.
he told you that he gave you the tablet. It's a quarter of a pie, like a one fourth of a pie, and it has the symbol of Moradin on it. He is required. He told you in order to open that sealed door where the evil is behind, you need the blood of a silver stream, and he said that. Since you guys have helped him get his people out of the valley, he will remain there and help you when necessary. He says that he's not much of a fighter.
Ah, gotcha. Alright, sorry, I was just recapping on the story.
And he's waiting for you over here at the entrance. At the
Okay.
entrance to Battlehammer Hold.
Alright.
All right. So what's the deal with these pieces?
Well, you see, you take 4 of these pieces, you put them together in the door we saw. Or, sorry, you weren't there at the time. We found a door that looked extra spooky.
Really? A door that looks spooky? Was there anything interesting behind it?
We'll show you when you get there, but
Ooh,
give us
goody. I'm getting all giddy.
the short and sweet of it. It looked.
Do you think there's any spell scrolls back there?
Where do we
No,
want him
but-
to go?
But I think there was someone who was whispering behind there. I'm not sure what they were saying, but they were saying something very intently.
Ooh, okay. So where do we have to go to get these pieces?
Well, we've got one right here. There should be 2 over in the town hall or somewhere around them part. There should be.
Well, this is the breakdown. You guys possess one. There is one piece in the temple. There is one piece known to be in the town hall, which is now called the Halls of Black Ice, after Barrack Hammerstone has taken it over. And the 4th piece was supposed to be in the what's called the Nexus number 7, which is traditionally in the past it was an area where when the dwarves dug deeper into the tunnels, they would bring all their ore back, and there's like a little bit of a post and a guard station over there. That's what it was supposed to be, but from what you hear, the rumors, the undead have completely taken over that place.
Hey,
There-
so we got dead on one that. We got a closed door on the other side, and we've got this side is covered with many angry dwarves.
I
Take
like
your
angry
pick.
dwarves. Angry dwarves sound interesting.
All right, Eldarin, what's your opinion?
My only concern is that there's 3 of us enter here.
Oh, you got the breaking up again.
Yeah, there is only 3 of us. We should take this as stealthily as we can. Oh, John, do I get accounted for having taken a long rest too, or am I still stuck as if?
It's been a while. You've had a
Okay.
long rest.
Okay, so I got it on my spell slots. Okay, so I guess we should try to sneak in and see what we can get first. Avoid fighting at all costs. That type of thing.
Okay, how would you like to go about this?
Can I assume that I have this map in front of me?
This is a map that the party has found when they first came in to the valley. It was right behind the guard post.
Okay. So I would expect them to, if they were having problems with the Iron Dwarves, which were living around where we are. Where were the original dwarves living around? Like around here?
Well, the original dwarves were living in this whole valley.
Good dwarves that we just met.
Well,
They're around here, I guess.
the dwarves just split into... Yeah, that's where you found them. The dwarves split into those loyal to Stokely and those loyal to Barrack. And those loyal to Barrack appear to be under the influence of this black stone.
Okay. So they would likely have more guards situated around here. Taking care of So I think our best bet would be to try to slip in from back here and maybe get into the town over here. Schmigel, if you want, you could try to disguise yourself as one of them. Take a black axe. And Eldrin and I can flank you by being invisible.
I could try.
Or we could disguise ourselves as dwarves too.
Just
both have
clean off
spells
the
that can
blood off
disguise
this
us.
armor. Just so it.
I
don't
use
look-
prestidigitation to clean him, make him sparkly, all sparkly shiny again.
Well, your armor is cleaned, but you certainly are not dressed like these other dwarves here. You probably stand out like a sore thumb if you tried to go talk to them.
Even our poor Schmigel?
Yeah, he these dwarves are all wearing armor from this valley. There's 6 dead ones right there in front of you. You could put on their armor
Right.
if you'd like. It's not going to be. It's not plate armor. They're wearing chain armor.
Alright. Oh yeah, doctor. Another thing, could you change my beard color? Only temporarily. I need it to turn gray.
Am I able to do that, John? I mean, I could use illusions to hold in if I kept recasting something like minor illusion. That would be possible, but is there anything I could do? I might have, like, concoctions in my
Let me see. Let me
pouch of
see.
materials that could...
So the minor illusion is the spell that you have, correct?
Yeah, but I'm saying it could. Would I have like in my materials pouch? Would I have like assortment of materials that could technically dye his beard, or would I need to find like an actual dye from someone?
You can cast an illusion spell that can, make his beard look a little bit different. But it's gonna last for a minute, and this is a spell that requires a somatic component. You have to like follow him behind him and continuously cast a spell. You're not sure that would work if you try to go in and doing that.
Let's see.
Now, we didn't... Did we take a short rest?
You guys had a long rest before you battled the dwarves at this post. Right now, you haven't taken a short rest yet.
Oh, we did have a long rest. I didn't realize that.
Well, I could just put this extra little bit of metal on my face. Maybe cover it.
Well, here's Schmigel. I got a better idea. Is there any like chalk dust around, or like just grayish dust? This is a mine after all.
You can probably find something to look like it's gray dust to put on
Okay.
Schmegel's beard.
I grab a bunch and I shove it in his face to make him turn gray.
I need a deception check for you to see how good this disguise is looking.
I mean, he's really dirty, so he looks like those dwarfs.
Do I need to cast it or the doctor?
No, the doctor. He's the one dressing you up.
Okay.
So this is a deception check to see how well you can make Schmigel look like one of these dirty dwarves.
Okay.
Okay. You take a second look and you know this guy's not gonna fool anyone.
For some reason, Schmigel now looks like an elf.
What the hell?
Oh.
I'm 2 feet taller. How the... Oi, doctor. Where did you learn to dress up?
I guess kindergarten.
You know what? Never
I used to
mind.
put on, like, a
I already
helmet
know
and
by the
pretend I'm a
suit.
soldier.
Oh boy.
I'm sure you'll be fine. The armor's probably enough.
I'll give it a shot.
So
Just don't get too close to any of them.
So Schmigel, you're gonna take off your present armor and put on their armor and pick up their shield and dress
I'm gonna
dress in
try
one
and
of these
disguise as
dwarves.
best as I can.
Okay.
Just try to keep the helmet on. Is it a full visor helmet or is it a medium helmet?
It's a helmet that can cover most of his face.
There you go. Just tuck your beard in, and if it looks dusty, then I'm sure it's fine. As long as they don't get too close in this dim light, then they shouldn't notice that your beard's a different color.
Now let's see. Last thing I gotta try is the voice. Smiggle tries really hard. Okay, how does this sound?
I'd say it'd be best to try to avoid talking to anyone at all.
Now, Schmigel, are you a hill dwarf or a mountain dwarf?
I'm actually a hill dwarf.
Okay. So these dwarves do have some features that don't resemble you that much. These are mountain dwarves. They have a couple of features that don't look exactly like you. But you look, of course, you look similar to them. Just being a
He's
dwarf.
a distant cousin.
Well, it's worth a shot.
Well, like I said, the light in here isn't very good, so you should be more or less fine as long as you don't get into a direct conversation with anyone.
If anything, I got me shield and me Hugh.
If something looks like it's gonna go wrong, we want you to run to a location where there's few people as possible. So we're gonna try to run instead of fighting. Eldrin and I will only make ourselves visible at the last moment if it looks like a fight is unavoidable. So really, fight is our last resort.
Gotcha.
Okay, so what is your approach now? Now that you're all dressed up.
Well, I think I got it. I'll start running through the tunnels.
Wait 1 second. Would it look stranger if he was alone, or would it be less strange if he was with another dwarf?
I don't know. You tell me.
I wasn't here. I didn't see any of the other dwarves. Tell me,
Just
Smiggle.
remember to cast invisibility.
Tell me, Smiggle, were any of the other dwarves all ever alone, or were they always in groups?
There was usually 2 or 3 of them, but the way I got it planned, I'm gonna run in, yell there's been a massacre outside where the guard posts were.
That's only gonna buy us seconds, and
I know.
at worst, it's gonna make the dwarves chase the refugees who have just left.
Well, they're already gone and passed.
Yeah, the refugees have left for a while. I mean, you're pretty
Okay.
sure the dwarves can't catch up to them in any reasonable amount of time right now.
Okay.
You're pretty certain. I mean, especially with Matilda leading them out.
Would you rather us turn invisible, or do you think if we could just disguise ourselves to look like those dwarves? We do have a spell exactly for that.
I have disguised self.
So do I.
Well, if you can look yourself like dwarves, that might be a help.
And 3 dwarves instead of 1 might rouse less suspicion. We could pass ourselves as one of their small patrols.
Alright, let's give it a shot.
Okay. So we're gonna cast Disguise Self on ourselves as well.
Okay, so the
I guess.
three of you all look like dwarves at this point.
Schmigel
Good
laughs at
idea.
how weird a dwarf the doctor looks.
Now remember, Eldrin, we're not actually this short. So if something comes tries to sail over our head, it's actually gonna hit us in the face. So we have to be careful about this.
Alright.
Disguise self lasts for an hour. By the way, I found an app with all the spells on it.
Ooh!
What I missed? You broke up at the last second.
Oh, I found an iPhone app that has the entire spellbook on it.
Oh, awesome.
Andy.
Android
The
app?
name of it.
It's called Spellbook. It costs like $3. It's called 5e Spellbook.
Okay.
It costs $3, and they can't just give you an app that has all the, because that's like copyright problems.
Right.
So what they do is they give you an app that is blank, and you have to go to Reddit and download a file and install it in the app. But a user created, just copied down all the spells.
Dirty play, I like it.
Yeah, this is so helpful, especially in my physical game. I don't have to bring my book anymore. It's so much better than those stupid spell cards that don't even tell you if the spell's concentration.
By the
Oh.
way, John, what's the type of armor that the other dwarves were wearing?
They are wearing chainmail.
Okay.
One of them has this black ice axe. The rest of them just have standard axes.
All right.
You think this might help us blend in more, Schmigel, if you were to hold this?
Hey,
Is it, Schmigel, is it affecting you at all? Can you tell?
You don't.
Black ice?
You pick up the axe, but you don't tell any difference as you pick it up.
I feel fine. At least for now.
Alright, Schmigel. If something feels uncomfortable, then I want you
Please.
to drop that axe.
All right.
And make sure you hide Hugh. I don't see any other dwarves with an axe like that hanging around.
And we ditched the bodies somewhere.
Yeah, you carefully hide the bodies so they're not in plain sight.
All right. Let's move on.
Okay.
God, this armor feels weird.
It must feel lighter.
A little bit, but that's not what I like. I like heavy armor. Alright, so we'll be walking down the tunnel.
So you open the doors, and you see that in this tunnel there are torches lighting it down the tunnel. It's fairly silent. You look down the tunnel and you see that there are several doors to the left and right leading to what appears to be possibly bedchambers or alcoves. There's nobody in this hall as you walk down it.
Alright, remember to keep information. A good single file.
Alright. So, did you want to raise the alarm and make them run out? Or are we just going to try to infiltrate them?
Let's try and infiltrate for now.
Good idea. Okay. I'll agree with that.
I want to listen.
You listen into one of these alcoves and you hear some loud snoring from the other side.
The
Somebody's
other
in
side
there.
of the wall.
The other side of the door.
Oh, I see. They're all have doors.
Yeah, they all have little doors.
I tell them there's someone sleeping on the other side.
Can I lock the doors?
The doors don't appear to have any locks from this side.
Okay.
Can we close the doors?
They're closed already.
Alright, we'll just keep on walking by.
As you walk by, you see a couple of rooms have open doors and they're empty, and you look inside and all the rooms are very similar. They're bed chambers with a single bed, a lamp, a small desk. But so far, there's nobody else in in this tunnel.
Okay. I'm gonna close these doors too. Click, click.
Okay, so the three of you, let me see, let me draw. So the three of you walk down and you get to this area, which seems to be like a small fork. As you get there, you see that there's a single dwarf. He's got a small lamp in one hand. He's got an axe in the other, and he's just leaning back against the wall. Seems very casual as you walk down there.
I nod and walk past.
As you're walking past, he's hey, and
Hey.
he looks at you quizzically. Who are ye? And he kind of looks at you like he's really confused.
They're
Oh,
about
great.
to running our rounds.
And he says, I haven't heard of ye.
You haven't?
Haven't you got the latest guard rounds post?
He looks at you, Doctor, and he says, "You're speaking strangely."
I ate something really bad earlier.
I need a deception to try to
I shouldn't have talked.
try to emulate this.
Better than a 4.
Try to emulate their dwarven accent. Okay. So he turns away from you and he turns back to Schmigel, and he says, "No, I know every dwarf who's on patrol. I've never heard of ye. Something's not right."
Doctor?
And he looks at you, squinting his eyes, and you see he's getting a little bit closer to you, and he's got his axe like out.
Aye, so what you want us from?
What was that?
Aye, what you want us from?
And then he says, "Answer me this. Who be the head of these halls?"
Out of character, I can't remember the other dwarf.
Well, out of character is in character as well in this case.
Bugger.
Who here is the head of these halls, and the head of Kelvin's cairn, and the king of the dwarves?
Mildred, do you remember?
You'd be talking about Barrack, Hammerstones.
I need a deception for your accent.
Oh. A deception for my accent. I have such a wonderful deception roll here.
He says, "No! No! You're intruders!" And he turns around to run.
We mug him.
Okay, you guys may
We
attack.
gag him.
I attack him.
Gag
I
him.
gang up on time. Not so fast, little bastard!
We do this in
Ooh,
the
14
sun.
damage if it hits.
That is a hit. That is also a hit. Doctor, do you want to do anything? He's running.
Okay, I guess I'll just blast him with spells. I'll use a Ray of Frost.
If you can, may be able to kill him.
There we go. I should have this working. Ray of Frost.
Oh, unfortunately, 15 is just not enough.
I haven't got him yet.
But we have our friend here. Oh, come on, guys!
As you see this guy disappear around the bend in the halls.
Okay.
I'll-
Ray Schmigel, we're gonna run back, and I'll turn all of us invisible, and then we'll be like, yeah, because he's gonna go get help. They're all gonna run out.
Let's
And
go
then,
get in this guard chamber here. Guard post.
Where would you guys want to kind of go this way?
I don't know. I could turn us all invisible if we went back here, or if we're gonna have to hide somewhere. Okay. Well, I'll turn us all invisible if it looks like we don't find anywhere else to go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, there's these tunnels branch out
So
into
let's try and
several
find a hiding
directions.
place quickly.
If you went down one of the branches of the tunnel, you're not completely visible from that direction.
Okay, let's do that. We'll go up this way.
Okay, so you
If
go
they think
up.
we're intruders and we've been busted, they'll assume that we go back out the other way.
So do you want to keep going down this tunnel, or do you want to hide around that area?
I'd say hide.
Okay, so you go down several feet, dozens of feet down this tunnel, and then you attempt to hide down this tunnel. I need you wait there for a few minutes, and then you hear some crashing from this area. I need you to roll a hide check for everyone.
I'm listening.
Okay. Is there like a
Stealth?
lot of like rocks and stuff in the way since it's a cave?
No, it's
We can sneak
no.
into
This
a
is
little
you're
alcove
still in a
inside.
tunnel. You're in a tunnel.
Isn't my pass without trace still in effect?
I'm not sure. Is it? How long does it
It
last?
was an hour. It was an hour when we attacked the guard post.
Okay.
I don't
Well,
know-
in
I
that
don't know
case,
how
I'll let
long
it. I'll let it go because Schmigel really needs it.
That's a plus 10.
Okay, I'm gonna roll a perception for the guards. You hear from down this alcove. You hear some talking, but you definitely hear one of the guards says, "I heard something over there." He's like, "Well, go check it out. We'll go down this way." And you hear One set of footsteps coming down your direction.
Okay, Schmigel, why don't you go?
Schmigel, it's your clanging armor that kind of set him off.
God damn it!
And I'll advance.
Okay.
Let I see him.
The two of us are standing really close, and I'm signaling to Eldrin like, we need to silence him quickly. So gag him first.
Yeah, I'm going to try to. What I want to do is get the dwarf in between us. So I'm trying to let him walk past me if I can.
Okay, so you, how do you want to do that? The tunnel's pretty narrow.
Okay, I'll spider climb and climb up the wall to the ceiling.
Okay, well, the tunnel's pretty small, but yeah, you're gonna you'll try. You can try to do that. I need another stealth check as the dwarf comes through.
Okay. No problem.
I think John lost the dice.
34.
I took it on a floor. It's an 8. So he runs right past you, not noticing that you were spider climbed on the wall, and he sees Schmigel. He says, "Hold there!"
We're invisible, aren't we?
No, we're not. I didn't make us invisible.
So
I said it was a last
So-
chance we'd be invisible.
So this is sort of the order here. So this dwarf ran right through. Eldruin was hiding on the ceiling as you ran through. Didn't notice.
All right.
He runs up to Schmigel and he's yelling, "Hold!" He's got his axe drawn.
Hey, what do you want?
Right.
He says, "You're an imposter. I'm gonna take you to barrack.
Ooh.
I'm gonna take you in chains." Oh well, I guess conversations ended there as you drop from behind and attack him.
Did you gag? Are you doing a grapple and gagging him?
Well,
You
how would
silence him?
that work? Can we actually gag?
You have
I'd
to
like
grapple him
get a
first.
surprise- I'd like to get a surprise round and then an attack round.
Well,
if possible.
that is your surprise round. They're both hits. I mean, you get
Right.
advantage on surprise. He did not see
Okay.
you, so both of those are hits. I'm going to roll an initiative for him.
Schmigel, while he's off balance, tackle him.
Oh, come on, better.
All rolling?
Yeah.
Come on up.
He does see you, Schmigel, and the doctor. He didn't see Eldrin, so Eldrin, that was your free surprise round. Now it's his turn. He says, "Why you?" That was total of 13 damage on him, which is a significant amount of damage. He draws his axe. He turns around to see what hit him, and he swings.
Okay.
Damn it, the stupid macros are wrong.
I take it it's not the same guard that we.
No, this is a different one. He swings on you with a miss. He's a little disoriented.
That's what it's supposed to be. All right, Doctor.
Doctor, you're up.
Okay. Can I reach over Schmigel's shoulder and touch him, or am I too far away?
It's too much of a squeeze.
Okay.
If you
Then I'll
do,
Ray
you
of
can
Frost.
you probably squeeze into the same space, and everyone's getting a -5.
Okay. No, I'll do a ray of frost.
Okay,
Ooh, nice.
yeah, that'll hit him. 14 frost damage.
Mhm.
Yeah, yeah, you killed him without question. He didn't even have a
freeze him
chance.
to the wall.
He didn't even have a chance.
I'll drag him down further
Okay.
into the
Try-
hole.
Try to hide him as much as you can.
Okay, you drag this guy's body down further down into the tunnel.
Actually, I can lift him up. And then I'll take a listen as I go down further to just to make sure I hear if anything's down there.
You hear that the other dwarves, they have all run down this way, or in this way. They've taken different paths. You can hear separate footsteps going in different directions. There does not appear to be any footprints in towards the hall of black ice.
Okay, guys.
That's where they came
Now's our
from.
chance.
Okay, I'll drop him somewhere over here and then come back.
Okay. All right. Let's do this. We don't have much time.
Hey!
We'll go in as quickly and quietly as possible, evaluate how many enemies are present? If
You
there's-
guys turn the corner. There are multiple alcoves here. There's nobody in the tunnel itself. There is one little double door that seems pretty big, and you're guessing that that's the town hall.
Okay.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a tiger by the toe. I think it's the big black door.
So when we get over here, I'll stand here. I'll just ping it. I'll stand right here and inform anyone if they come around that bend.
All right,
You
Iron
guys
Belly.
open it. Get it open.
Let's do this quickly.
Hey,
Okay. So you guys are entering the halls of black ice.
Can I have we're on high alert, looking for anything that looks suspicious. Any dwarves, armor rustling, that might alert us to a possible enemy. We're still trying to move fast, but we're
I
still
gotcha.
going with utmost caution. I'll just roll a perception check.
I'll do one too.
I'm going too fast. I'm too intent on the big door.
So you get to the entrance way. You listen at the big door. You don't hear much on the other side.
Schmigel doesn't hear much on the other side.
Nope.
Okay.
I can see everything. Is that? am I
You're not supposed to
able-
be able to see everything.
I can see
You're
everything.
you're a monk. Of course you can see everything.
Let me. I'll refresh and see if that works. Oops, wrong one.
Does anybody else see everything? More
Nope.
than. Okay. Yeah, sometimes there's errors in the dynamic lighting.
All right. Let's just take a wee peek. Just open it ever so slightly.
Okay.
Oh, that's weird. Yeah, that did it.
Well, you didn't see anything that important.
I scrolled it off the screen.
Okay, so you creak these doors open and you look ahead, and there's a long hallway with a fancy, elaborate carpet, and then the carpet runs along with stairs going down. Directly in front in the hallway, there is a statue that appears to have been recently ripped apart and destroyed. It's some sort of dwarven statue. You can't even tell what it is anymore. There's a door to the right, a door to the left down this hallway, and there's two torches lighting the west side of the hallway.
Where Eldrin is, are those like side entrances to the same building?
No. These are. This
that's-
is a tunnel.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is the tunnel.
Doctor, blow out one of those torches.
I use prestidigitation to knock out the torch. I can use it to snuff small flames.
Okay. Is there a way for me to get rid of this torch? I'm not sure I can. There's even a way for me to get rid of this torch.
Just assume it gets snuffed out.
Yeah, we can just assume that it gets snuffed out.
So I put a finger to my lips to Schmigel, and I kind of like try to use sign language or hand language to say no talking from this point onwards. Oh,
Bam!
nice.
There we go.
Can
And
I
it
take
took
other
out the
one too?
lighting too. Look at that.
Can I take the other one out too?
If you really like it, you gotta move your token down there,
Okay. As we get closer,
right across the
you can see
lava
my-
traps. And
Okay.
I'm just kidding.
So I signal Schmigel no talking from this point onwards, only hand gestures.
Schmigel, thumbs up.
Good touch.
I signal him forward, and we're gonna go at a slow pace to be as quiet as possible.
Okay.
Again, high alert for any
Alright.
traps
Is this
or
door over here
any
closed?
That's a closed double door. To the
This
left
one-
side, there's also a closed double door.
Okay.
Directly in front of you, you see a ruined dwarven statue. It looks like it was recently torn down.
Okay. I'm gonna close the door behind me.
As I come in.
Okay. The door has a big bar that you can use to bar the door.
Okay.
And I'll bar the door.
Okay.
I'll listen.
Very
Yeah,
carefully,
I'll be
without
at
any
this door
noise.
listening too.
Very careful.
Okay, let's roll perception checks. Eldrin's got a 20, and Schmigel or Doctor. Doctor, you don't hear anything on the other side of your door. Eldrin, on the other side of the
Actually,
east.
rolled a 10.
What was that 20 about?
I double rolled by accident.
Oh,
Or
I
a
see.
9.
You got 9.
Well, still, even with a 9 on the other side, you hear something shimmering. It sounds like it's hard to say. It sounds like something shimmering, fizzing, sparkling, some sort of magic. It sounds like. Doctor, on your side, you don't hear anything.
Okay, I do a hand signal, whisper, or actually I just message him over here. Some kind of magical shimmering sound.
At the sound of magic, I'm completely intrigued.
I know. That's why I told you.
I'm gonna snuff out that light,
Okay.
and I'm gonna do a quick dash over to here, as quiet as possible in the shadows.
And then I will move up here to investigate the area.
No, I signal. Okay, I am tell Schmigel to come over here. We're gonna open these doors.
What do I see anything in here first?
You look in there. There are 4 pillars, 2 on each side of the room. There is a ruined dwarven statue. On the bottom, you see an inscription, and the inscription says Klangedin, which is one of the dwarven gods well known. This is obviously a defaced statue of Klangedin. Here you see that the wall has these kind of curves on it, and you look at the curves, and there are symbols on the curves. This curve has the symbol, the holy symbol of Dumathoin on it. This curve on the right side has the holy symbol of Klangedin on it.
Can you spell those?
Oh, sure. So we got Dumathoin, which is a well-known dwarven god of secrets, and Klangedin, which
God of
is
secrets.
well-known dwarven god of battle.
Oh wow, spelled it right.
I still think Dumathoin is a pretty spooky name.
Come on, God of Secrets. Ooh,
Yeah.
Doctor's got a little more respect for that god. Okay. All right, I nod to Schmigel, and that we're gonna open the door. We're gonna do it. Should we do it quietly or fast?
I'm just gonna peek in through the door. Sorry.
Actually, why don't Schmigel and I open the door and you can cast spells?
Get ready to cast.
Okay, are you ready?
Navy SEAL operation here.
Okay.
Exactly.
Bam, you open the door. In this room, there seems to be some sort of magic inscription on the floor. And in the middle of the room is an altar. Upon the altar is a scroll.
I'm gonna do an investigation check followed by an Arcana check.
And I'll
What are you
step out of-
investigating?
I'm investigating first any traps, physical or magical or otherwise, and then and as well as the purpose of this altar.
Well, where are you going to be standing when you investigate?
I'm gonna start from here, and I'm gonna work my as far as traps go. I'll start from here, and I'm gonna work my way towards the altar.
Schmigel hand signs to Eldrin. We've lost him.
Yeah, he's gone. We'll wait for the explosion and then move on.
Actually, okay, yeah. And I'm very weary for this.
Okay.
Schmigel looks at Eldrin and says, "Next door."
You guys already think I'm dead?
No, we're much more positive thinking than that.
On Schmigel's point, do you want to open the next door?
You don't find anything that looks like a trap.
Okay.
Alarm spell.
Quite possibly. Okay, well, there doesn't look to be any enemies in here right now. We can come back if there's time.
Can you read the inscription?
Yeah, can I read anything?
You can roll an Arcana check on the inscription.
Okay, that's what I'll do.
Don't step in the ring.
Okay. You recognize that this inscription is one of those dummy seals. These kinds of inscriptions are oftentimes used by hedge wizards and street magicians to make it look like there's some powerful magic, but in reality, these kinds of inscriptions don't really do anything. They are technically magical, they're like illusion spells, but they don't really do anything themselves. That pertains to the symbol. That you see that hand symbol and all the words around in the circle. That's what this thing is. It's shiny, it's shimmering, it kind of effervesces a little bit, but you recognize it as it's just an illusion. It's not really any powerful magic behind it.
Okay. So I come to the conclusion that there'd be no danger stepping in it, right?
You don't think there's any danger stepping inside this circle.
Okay, I'm gonna step in up to the altar then.
Okay, as you get up to the altar, we need roll initiative.
Ah, damn it.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Finally.
I get a 4.
What was that?
Just my cat
Goblins.
threw off a bunch of...
Invisible
Scared the
goblins.
hell out of me. All of a sudden the music stopped and old cat threw off the dishes.
I wish there was one button I can push to start these battles.
There should be, actually.
Okay, Doctor, as you approach the altar, you notice that the altar looks a little strange, the altar itself. It starts
Uh-oh.
warping and changing shape, and you can see that its shape is not being retained as it's kind of morphing into some other type of creature. A pseudopod comes out of the altar and strikes you with advantage. You're surprised. That's a 24.
Oh, that's gonna hit.
It does 8 damage outright, and this pseudopod just sticks to you, and you're grappled by it. Schmigel, I still need initiative from you.
Oh, sorry.
Aldrin, you see all this happening. The doctor approaches the altar, a pseudopod sticks out, and it seems to be grabbing the doctor right in the middle of the chest.
Yeah. Yeah. What the heck? Charge and attack it.
Rip it off me.
Okay, you do hit this object. You do some damage.
And I will use a key point to disengage, to dodge.
You try, but unfortunately, when you strike it with your hand gets stuck on it. You are also grappled.
Oh. I feel like a fly in a Venus flytrap.
Schmigel, now you're up. You see that this whatever this creature is has got both Eldruin and the Doctor grappled with these pseudopods.
Okay, I'm gonna turn around and equip the heavy crossbow Matilda left behind.
Okay.
And I'm gonna look for something that resembles a face.
Nothing on this object resembles a face. It looks like an altar that is constantly just morphing shape.
What about one of the appendages that it's holding Eldrin or the Doctor from?
These look like outpouchings.
All right, I'm gonna hit for the one that's attached to Eldrin.
Okay. You do indeed hit it, and the crossbow just slashes right through it. It's still grappling Eldrin.
Oh, bugger.
This creature, whatever it is pretty vicious. Doctor.
Well, it has both of us grasped. I'm just gonna discharge.
You
Last
can,
roll.
if you choose to, you can use an action to get out of this grasp, or
Yeah.
try to.
Sorry, why'd you say you broke up quickly?
If you choose to, you can use an action to try to break out of the grasp.
Okay. But that would be a strength action.
You can choose to use strength, or you can explain. You can try to do some dexterity.
Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna I guess I'll try to break out of it. I'm gonna use some acrobatics moves, and I'm gonna slip around in my loose robes and try to slip out of its grasp.
Okay.
So that's what I'll do. That's acrobatics?
Yeah.
Acrobatics.
Okay, you break out of it, but it tears your robe. It's got
Oh,
a
no.
piece of your robe on it.
And I'm gonna get back here. Well, I get out. That's my action. I'm gonna jump back over here.
Okay.
That's what this is.
Okay, so that's at the end of your turn. Now it's this creature's turn. It's got Eldrin in its dark grasp. You see that part of this altar starts changing shape, and a mouth comes out with sharp, jagged teeth.
Ooh.
And the teeth comes over and attempts to bite you, but since it has you grappled, it's gonna have advantage on this bite.
What the bloody hell is this thing?
That's a 20.
I'm sorry. Oh, well, okay.
That's a 20
Oh, yeah.
for 13 piercing and 16 acid.
Don't you have those those rolls you did earlier?
Yeah, it's too late though.
Okay.
I will cast shield.
What does shield bring your AC up to?
It's +5, so 23.
Okay, so it bites down on the shield and one of the teeth break.
Cool.
Now it's your turn. It's got you in a pseudopod.
Yeah, I will do a fancy flip and spin around and going slow.
Okay,
There we go.
you just managed to break this thing's grip as you slip out.
And I will slip out.
Schmegel, it's your turn.
Can I hit it with another bolt?
Yep.
Wait, before that, I'm gonna try to figure out what the hell is this thing.
You may roll a history check. Do you have any items that may help you? Trying to hint at this for a while.
Yes, there was
The bestiary.
the bestiary that, but I think the
But,
Doctor has it.
Yeah, I have the bestiary.
If as an action, if you choose, you can use the bestiary, and history check on monsters gives you advantage. But it costs an action to do so. You got to open the book and try to find some mention of it. Otherwise, you can just roll a standard history check.
Yeah. But that won't take an action.
It won't take an action. It's just to see if you recall any mention of a creature like this.
Well, I'll take a standard history check because I still want to hit this thing. Unless I can use my action and then use my extra attack as my attack.
No, you can still hit this thing. Unfortunately, with a crossbow, you can only make one attack anyway because it's loading.
Yeah. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, you can still use your history. Just rolling a history, you can have it as a free action.
How long are the tentacles?
But what I'm asking is that if I use a history with the advantage, and I can use my second attack as my main attack.
You can't do a second attack unless you've already performed a main attack.
Okay, sorry.
The only exception is if you do one of those shove things or whatever.
Or grapples or
Yeah.
whatever those are.
Then I'll just do like a regular history check.
With a 15, you're able to identify. You've heard of creatures such as this in some of your tales. These are called mimics. Whereas most of the time they like to disguise themselves as treasure boxes, this one has disguised itself as an altar. These are shape-shifting, monstrous, magical predators that have bloodlust, and what they do is they camouflage themselves as some inanimate object. Whenever something gets close to it, they will strike and attack. They are vicious, they are extremely poisonous, but you know that they are very slow, and that's all you know about it.
Okay, so I shout to the rest of the guys. Make sure you keep the distance. These things are very slow.
How long are the tentacles?
The tentacles, they don't seem very long. At this point, you don't think that they can reach you. Schmigel, you fire a crossbow, but it misses.
Damn.
Oh, I'm sorry, it does not miss. I'm sorry, that was a mistake on my part. Minus 13 damage. You sink a crossbow into it. This thing barely looks phased. It's still constantly changing shape and amorphous, blobbing towards you. Doctor, you're up.
Okay. I'm gonna run back here now that I know it's slow. I'm gonna go back, put some distance between me and it, and I'll actually use the bestiary for a history check.
That would take an action. You can open the bestiary, flip through some pages.
Yeah. Since I have it on me, I might as well use it.
Well, you didn't need advantage. You got a little bit higher than Schmigel. I will give you some additional information. These mimics will stick to anything that physically touches it. So if you were to touch it with any object, it will probably stick to it. That includes it hitting you or you hitting it.
Bestiary doesn't have any particular information on its strengths or weaknesses.
Uh,
Since it's
not-
a written down book, then
you don't see anything particular that you can that'll help you right now.
Okay.
It talks about the mating habits of mimics.
That'll be helpful today.
So Smiggle, apparently if you get really close, it's gonna try to mate with you.
What the hell? This is a weird bloody book. The sketches
Alright.
are absolutely horrid.
Okay. It's this creature's turn, and you notice that this creature is so slow. It absorbed that scroll that was on top of it, absorbed, and
No.
it only slimes forward like barely 10 feet.
There's a scroll on top of it?
There was. You didn't even get a chance to look at the scroll before the thing attacked you. And it got absorbed into this creature, and it's sliming towards you. Eldrin, it's your turn.
I'll close the door.
Okay. You slam the door
Unless I get
shut.
an objection as I do it.
As you slam the door shut, combat's over. You hear something slamming against the door once or twice, and then you hear nothing.
That thing had a scroll. I didn't even see that scroll.
You're not sure if it was a magic scroll or what kind of scroll it was.
Real scroll, like,
It was a scroll with the words Dwarvish on it, get good.
it looked like it was just part of it that.
Oh, I couldn't hear it.
It
Huh?
looked like it was just a part of.
Oh, you're breaking up.
Never mind.
Damn, if I had seen that scroll before, I would have went and grabbed it.
Was it a real scroll?
Maybe. Might have been. When now, we'll never know.
Well, you never know. We might be back.
Alright, this door. I guess we'll open it carefully this time. Or
Okay.
like last time.
I got my
Schmigel, Aldrin?
crossbow out and ready this time.
Okay. That's a hallway. I signaled to Eldrin to move forward.
You get this is a small hallway. There is a door to the north and a door to the west in this hallway.
I am listening at the doors.
I'll do a perception check as well over here.
You get nothing and nothing.
I nod to Eldrin. I guess we'll open our respective doors.
Okay.
Okay, who
Door
first?
I'll go first.
Okay, you open this door, and it appears to be a small bedroom. So like somebody's quarters. It's a nice looking bed and carpet. There's a candle burning on a desk in the bed. There's some pots and some fine drapery in this room. It looks like somebody of importance probably slept in this room.
Okay, I'll do a quick investigation check.
Okay, you search around the room, and you find that on the desk there are several letters. You can see that these letters are requests for black ice. Most of these letters are written in some sort of code name. There is somebody named the Black Sparrow. There's somebody named the Believer. There is a third level letter that is actually addressed from a name, and this is a letter that comes from somebody named Derek, and the letter reads. This letter is addressed to Barrick Hammerstone, and the letter says, "Barrick, I want you to craft me a massive symbol of power. I want the head of a ram made entirely of black ice. I will mount this on my ship, and I want this to be a vicious-looking symbol of power that will strike fear in the hearts of the ships that I raid."
Okay, I grab those. I'll just grab them.
The other letters are just orders for different things in black ice. One of them says, one of them is a request for 5 daggers made of black ice. The other one is a request for more black ice pendants of Auril from the Believer.
Yeah, I'm interested in names.
The other two are code names. There's the Black Sparrow, and then there is somebody called the Believer. The only name that you have conclusively is a name called Derek, and it is actually it actually mentions Caer Konig, which is one of 10 towns in the letter. Derek from Caer Konig.
Okay.
I'm gonna open my door.
Okay.
I'll be right behind the doctor.
As you open this door, you look around inside, and you see a familiar sight. There are the wagons that you helped escort up to Icewind Dale are here. You see a couple of bales of barley and hops that Helda helped bring up.
Seeing them reawakens a bit of anger in me, and I'm gonna venture down this way a bit.
This is a storeroom. Inside are a lot of food and provisions that, different things like salted meats, grain, stores for the winter.
I'll do my own quick investigation check in case there's anything interesting here.
You don't find anything besides these foodstuffs and stores.
Okay. I nod to, as I come back out, I nod to Schmigel and motion him to, we're going to get going on to the next part. I guess we meet up with Eldrin over here.
Schmigel just
I'll
lingers by
I'll just
going.
be listening while I'm waiting.
He's
Okay.
still furious over Helga.
Alright. Jump over here again, and I guess we're going to move up this way.
Schmigel's got the crossbow ready.
So, Let's see.
So as I said before, this is a large chamber. There is a desecrated statue of Clangeddin in the middle of this chamber. It looks like it was recently torn down. The head was removed. The shield was broken. This is very sacrilegious.
Who would ever do a thing to a beautiful statue like this?
What are these?
They are curved parts of the wall, and they have two symbols on them. One on the left side is a symbol of Dumathoin. On the right side is a symbol of Clangeddin.
Okay. I assume this is a door over here.
Yeah, there's a passageway on that side, and there's also a door on this side. The right side is just a passageway into what appears to be another room.
Okay. I signal the Eldrin to go to the left. I'll take the right. Investigate quickly.
Okay. We'll go with you first, Doctor. You go to the right.
I'm on high alert. I'm looking for anything suspicious. I'm gonna look into this room first, quickly.
You look into this room. It's a rectangular room that seems empty except for a statue of Clangeddin. This one is intact. It's a smaller statue to the north. And there's a torch burning in this room.
Okay. Do I sense anything magical here? I'll do an investigation and arcana check.
You don't get the sense that there's any magic in there. You don't see any evidence of magic.
Okay.
In order to actually get a sense of magic, you have to be detect magic. So you don't see any evidence of magic.
Okay. All right. I'll go over here, and then I guess that's all I'm gonna do in that room. If I'm just looking quickly.
Okay. We'll go over to Eldruin. You open this door. Beyond it is a small hallway with another door on the other side.
Okay. I will advance to the door, and I am moving stealthily, and do a perception listening.
On the other side of the door, you hear a creature pacing back and forth. It sounds like this creature has four legs, like a dog or something of the sort. Pacing. You hear it gets fainter and then louder and fainter. You can clearly tell this creature is just moving back and forth. The steps are very, very light. Why don't you roll me a nature check? These steps are light and cat-like.
And how high is the ceiling here?
These ceilings are about 10 feet high.
Okay.
The ceiling in the hallway, the ceiling in the main hall is about 30 feet high. How would you like to proceed?
Schmigel, do you want to be a pincushion?
Alright, that's what I'm used to.
What I was thinking of is I can spider climb up to the ceiling, let it come through into the hallway, and then I'll close the door and we'll trap it in here. And
Just
take
be
it out.
on it for a while.
Yeah.
Alright. Well, maybe it's not even, maybe it's friendly.
Maybe. Then we can pet it instead of kill it.
Well, let's
Sound
give it a
good?
shot. You climb on the
Okay.
top. I'll see about trying to... Maybe it's friendly. And if it's
Alright.
not, I'll lead it inside. We gang up on it. It's done. It's done.
Doctor, what, you're
Okay.
going to stay back there?
Well, unless they're motioning for me to go, because I
Yeah,
assume I
well-
was investigating this
Yeah.
room at the same time
Oh.
they're investigating that. The sounds of combat will probably draw me, or if Elgin sends me a message.
Yeah, I whispered to the doctor. We have some some kind of animal on the other side of the store. Care to join us?
Okay.
And
I'll
I
make
let
my
him
way
know.
over there.
I let him in on our approach.
Okay. I make my way over there then.
Okay. You guys are going to open the door?
Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. Schmigel, you want to move back?
Yep.
Okay. You might want to be prepared to close the door if you have to. Oh, wait a minute. How long does Spider Climb last? Spider Climb lasts an hour, so I still have the charge. Oh, so I'm still good with that.
Yep.
Okay. So I will crack the door just enough to get it cracked open, not open.
Okay.
I'll climb up to the ceiling, and then I'll look in from the top of the door.
I need a stealth check while you're on the ceiling.
Absolutely.
Is Path Without Trace still active?
Yes.
Sure. Okay.
26.
This creature does not seem to notice as it passes directly into your view. And you can see that this creature, it's something that's really pretty much a really monstrous looking thing. It has the head of a lion, it's got the wings of a bat, and its whole body is covered with spikes, and it's got this angry look on its face.
Oh,
And then you see it start sniffing the air. And you see it starts moving over, noticing that something is different at the door. And you guys all have a moment to react before it gets to the door.
I'm going to do a quick history check. I'll use a bestiary for reference if necessary.
Quick, doctor, tell me what it is so I know what to call it.
This is a monstrous creature called a manticore. They're fierce killers.
Yeah, this will be a challenge.
Are they known for speech?
They are not known to be intelligent. They're known to be vicious and brutal. And
I'm
generally-
gonna Eldrin, close the door.
Okay, I'll pull it. Well, it's coming over here?
well, it's on its way over to investigate, but it's not moving that fast. You can
All
see
right,
it
I'll
sniffing
close it.
around.
I'll close the door.
Okay, as you close the door, you hear it boom, bang against the door a couple of times
Yeah.
as the door slams shut.
If we can, I think it would be best to.
And you
avoid
hear it growl from the other side.
It might be best to avoid that fight if we can.
It's the only direction we have.
I'm gonna go over here and I'm gonna investigate the curved wall.
Okay, give me a well, not an yeah, you can use an investigation. Give me an investigation on that curved wall.
Not that great.
You believe that this curved wall, there is not as much dust on the curved part of the wall as there are on the other parts of the wall. That's as much as you can tell from that investigation.
Okay. Alright. What do you guys think of this room? These curves in the wall look suspicious, but I can't make heads or tail of it. Schmigel, what do you know about, with your dwarven architecture skills? Does this make any sense?
Another investigation check?
Schmigel, you may do an investigation, but because of this dwarven stoneworking, you can have advantage on your investigation, because this is dwarven build.
Alright, let's see what I can figure out about this.
Alright, 14 is enough. You do know that this is, you can tell just by the way that this stone is, that this curved part of the wall moves. You don't know how it moves or what causes it to move, but you know you're pretty clear that this part is meant to move in some way, like rotate.
It seems like a sort of a sliding door of sorts. It probably activates by some kind of lever.
All right, let's search for a switch then.
Oh, Doctor, don't forget you have advantage for writing the. I mean, you have inspiration from
Yeah.
the post whenever you
Right.
want to use it.
Okay. All right, let's search for that switch. And there's probably one on the other side too.
Yeah, there's two curved parts of the wall, and both of them look similar. The one on the left has the symbol of Dumathoin on it. The one on the right has the symbol of Clangeddin on it.
Clangeddin. Okay. I don't know. I'm gonna search around this statue for a possible switch. Or I guess I'll be searching the room, but I'm gonna look around this statue of Clangeddin, and then I'll probably go back to the other room and look for another possible switch on that statue of Clangeddin.
Okay.
Those ones might at least open the gate for Clangeddin.
You want to do an investigation on this room and then the other room?
Yeah.
Okay.
So do you want 1 or 2?
Give me 2. First on this room.
Oh, both are horrible.
You don't find any switches.
Okay. Damn.
Maybe it
Alright.
only works to those who are devout.
Maybe. All right. Well, if we can't find a way through, I don't know how much time has it been since we got here?
It hasn't been that long. It's been less than an hour.
Okay. It can't be much longer until the dwarves get back here. We should try to press forward. Looks like we're gonna have to deal with that manticore. Unless Schmigel has any idea how to open these doors.
We
Smiggle's gonna take a shot.
We could try to, like hide here and here on both sides, and then use a minor illusion to encourage him to get over here, and then just close the doors. Sneak back through the hallway and close the doors.
Schmiggle's gonna take a shot in the dark, and he's gonna kneel down and pray to the god of Dumathoin. Say, please lead our path to the ford.
You can roll a religion.
People have been taking You've been taking bad habits from Matilda.
Hey, everything's worth a shot. Even the
Okay.
gods every once in a while.
Roll me a religion.
Yep.
You've forgotten the prayer to Dumathoin. Over all these years, it's been a while since you've had your formal dwarven training as a child. You forgot the formal prayer to Dumathoin.
Let me think. Osh gosh gabosh. Dumathoin bigosh. 3 clovers and 90 cents. There we go.
All right, I
Oh,
like
why
your
it didn't work.
I like your idea, Eldrin. We'll try to, as much as possible, let the manticore go through, and we'll lock it in this room.
And I'll stay on the ceiling, just above the door.
Okay.
But-
All right, Schmigel, take cover.
I to the side, yes.
Okay. You ready to execute this plan?
Yeah.
As ready as I'll ever be.
Okay, so
So I'm gonna make my minor illusion like over here.
what's it gonna be?
Let's see. Does a bestiary tell me anything about what manticores like to eat?
They will eat anything, any sort of animal they can get their claws on.
Okay. I'm gonna make like a goat. over
Okay.
here.
Okay, so
I'm gonna try and hide behind it. So
Yeah. Are these like pillars or?
yeah, they're pillars. I
Okay,
need
we're
a
using the pillars for cover.
I need a stealth check from all.
Is the path that's trace still active?
Yes,
oh damn it!
that's 17.
Yeah. Okay, other stealth checks? While you open the door? Okay.
Okay. Now, before I open the door, I see his goat. I'll create another goat right by the door,
Okay.
and when I open the door, I will have. Oh, I can't do sounds. Okay, I won't do the sound.
I do both. I can do both of them at the same time. So
I do both.
no, because I'm an illusionist. That's why I can do both.
Ah.
So-
Oh, okay. So,
so
I'm not
I'll
going to do
take-
I'm not going to do
I'll
the goat. I'm just going to make the sound of the goat in the room when I
Okay.
open
Sure.
the door. So I'll make the sound of the goat over here.
Okay, you make the sound of the goat and you hear some ferocious growling on the other side of this door, and you hear it banging against the door again. But these are stone doors, so they're pretty sturdy.
Yeah. So from the top, I open the door a little bit, like a couple of inches.
As you open the door, it bangs against, and you lose the grip of the door, and this thing flies through. I'm gonna roll a
Perfect.
perception for it. I'm rolling
Hide behind
I'm
the-
rolling at disadvantage. This thing is hungry for the goat. It doesn't notice any of you, and this thing just charges in. Rawr, and you see it swipe futilely at this goat, looking
I make the
confused.
goat jump up onto the statue.
This thing nimbly just dashes on top, chasing the goat, but he can't
Okay.
get the goat.
We're gonna slip in as quickly as possible.
And I'm on the ceiling.
Okay.
Signal smiggle.
Where's
Okay,
okay,
we
close the door. Can
I'm
we
gonna close the door and put a couple pittons in it. Tuck, 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 tuck.
Okay, let me. Door closed.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna spend 10 minutes and cast an alarm spell, ritual.
Guys, I don't think you'll need that. This isn't a good.
No, I
This
just want to
isn't
know if the door opens.
No, this isn't good.
Well,
Oh, is there
you
another one?
get into the room, and there is a statue identical to the statue in the other room, also of Clangeddin, right there in the middle of the room.
Yeah, it's a dead end, guys. We're gonna have to go back the way we came.
This room, unfortunately, is a dead end.
Ouch.
I'm gonna investigate this statue too.
Okay,
It's
roll
a-
me investigation.
But it was a clever approach.
You notice that this statue does not have any dust on it. The rest of the room, the floors seem to have some dust on it.
Schmigel, I'm no good with these dwarven places.
Hey, let me take a look at it. It
What does the
seems
statue tell you?
it seems familiar, at least. Investigation. There we go.
Schmigel, you have advantage. So that's correct. This statue rotates.
Aye, I got it. Schmigel
There we go.
holds it off to one side.
Schmigel, which side are you rotating it? Which directions, clockwise or counterclockwise?
Counterclockwise.
Okay. You rotate this thing counterclockwise, and as you're turning this thing, it clicks in this position. Clunk. And you hear something shifting in the other room. Of course, the door is closed.
Let's go, guys. Same plan as before. Let's get that manticore in here, and we'll try to make.
Okay.
What do
You
you
guys
forget,
ready?
boyo? There's nothing to hide behind.
Okay, I'll open the door again from
We'll
the ceiling.
just try our best.
Yeah.
If we can, we'll just have to rush into it. We're gonna have to take our chances with the manticore. Do you have anything that you can use to like send it flying or something?
You open the door, and the manticore's not there. It's moved off somewhere.
I'll make the sound of a goat.
Okay. Well, with an illusion or with your voice?
With the illusion.
Okay. As you make that sound, the manticore pounces back.
Okay.
Once again, same thing. Kind of looking around for the goat, and it can't find it.
I'll make my minor illusion in here now. We're trying to hide in the shadows as much as possible.
Oh, you need another stealth check
Okay.
on this one, as the
This
manticore
one's
rushes
gonna
in.
be harder.
Plus 10.
Stealth.
And I make the goat bound
Ooh!
down this way.
Okay, that. So you guys successfully hide from this manticore again.
Schmigel nods and says, I am the stone.
I'll wait till Snuggle goes through, gets the door closed.
Okay. You want to go through?
Is Snuggle coming through?
I'm coming through.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And we will close this door now.
Okay, I will alarm spell this one.
Okay. It'll take 10 minutes for you to alarm spell that one.
Right.
I don't think
and
you'll
if-
need to alarm spell it. If that thing breaks, we're gonna hear it.
Alright, so you look back in this room. Of course, you check these little rounded things. This rounded edge on the wall is still there. But this time, it has the symbol. This one on the left has the symbol of Clengadin on it. The one on the right also has the symbol of Clengadin on it.
Okay. So don't tell me. We rotated them in the wrong direction. Clangadin's the god of war, while Dumathane is the god of secrets. If we're trying to find secrets, I would assume we'd need it on Dumathane.
Hey, but isn't this the statue of Duma?
No, this was the statue of Clengadin.
Yeah.
This previously was Dumathoin, now is Clengadin. This is Clengadin on the right side.
And there's another statue in the other room.
There's another statue in the other room.
How about we trick the Manticore out the front door?
Well, we have to go out that way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can lead it. I can lead it. I can take a hit.
It would cause some havoc down there.
Before we do that, Schmigel, tell me what happens to this door when I go to rotate the other statue.
Okie doke.
So
Which way do you plan to rotate it?
I'll rotate this one counterclockwise first,
Okay,
like we did the last one.
counterclockwise. Schmigel, as he rotates the statue on the right side, definitely this curve in the wall starts turning, and it ends up on the symbol of Baranar. This is the female god of home and hearth.
I'm gonna just keep rotating it. Continue counterclockwise.
That's a new one.
As you rotate it one more time, Schmigel, I need to roll a perception check.
Yes, sir. Perception. Perception.
Schmigel, you better watch out. These pillars, something is coming out of the pillars. These two.
Uh-oh. I draw my crossbow and I point to whatever is coming down.
It looks like the pillars themselves are changing shape and some sort of stone form is walking out of it. Doctor, do you stop at this rotation? do you
Unless
continue?
Schmigel tells me to stop, I'm gonna keep rotating it.
Did I notice anything with the pillar? Is it still turning?
Yeah, this thing is still turning. So momentarily, you see these two figures coming out of these pillars. As the doctor continues to turn this counterclockwise, these two figures kind of morph back into the pillars, and this rounded section of the wall stops on Moradin. It's a symbol of Moradin. It passed through the symbol of Dumathoin. The doctor has turned it 2 rotations counterclockwise. And now it's on Moradin.
And I guess I'm gonna keep rotating it until I've done like one full circle.
Well, you only rotated 1/4 more and it's back on Clangadin.
Okay. So I guess I'll just go back and say, so Schmigel, what happened? Did anything of interest occur?
Well, you got it around one point where all of a sudden these pillars over here, Schmigel points, start coming towards me.
Good coming towards you or bad coming towards you?
Oh, they look rather spooky. I don't think you've ever seen stone that moves towards you.
Okay. What about the door here? What did
Well, first it
look
went
like?
off to, what was the dwarven goddess name?
Baranar.
Baranar. And then it went off to Dumathoin, and then it...
Yeah, when it was on Dumathoin, that's when you saw those figures coming out of the pillars. Coming towards you. They look like dwarf figures, but they're completely made out of stone.
So when you put it on Dumathoin, it seemed that these pillars started moving.
So I'm wondering if it's good moving or bad moving. If it's bad moving, we could always just lure the Manticore in and have the pillars deal with it. See if that works. If it's good moving, we don't want the Manticore here. And
Wait a minute. I got it. Perhaps those figures are the ones that move the plate around.
alright. Worth a try. You want me to put it back to them?
Yep. And I'll
Okay.
hide behind here.
Okay, I'm gonna rotate the pillar back towards where it was at Dumathoin.
As you rotate it back to Dumathoin,
Right here.
two stone figures come out of the pillars. These stone figures are moving like robot-like, kind of mouse going boom, boom, boom. I need a stealth check from Schmigel.
Oh god.
Uh-oh. +10! Not bad.
Oh well, you +10 to that. These figures don't notice Schmigel, and you see that they are moving towards these. They continue down the room. Just completely no expression on their faces, made out of stone. Boom, 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 heading towards the pillars on the other side of the room.
Move back here.
I don't think you want to move there. Schmigel, as this thing gets in your face, it swings at you with a warhammer, completely expressionlessly. But you're able to block it. Schmigel, remember your armor class is a little bit lower since you have chainmail on now.
Yeah, it's 20 right now.
So it attacks you with a warhammer. These rolls are hidden, but it misses you. And you see that these things are coming after you now. Both of them.
Change it back! Change it back!
And they go boom, boom. Doctor, you
Oh, I'm gonna rotate it back. So
Change it
Okay.
back!
As you change it back, these figures get absorbed into the wall.
Okay. So
Bad idea. Bad idea.
No, it could be.
So we could like lure the Manticore in.
Let's see
I
what happens
guess.
if they go into the other pillars. Well, okay, first
Oh
of
no,
all,
we'll
should
find
we-
out when the Manticore's around here.
You want to try to make both symbols left and right of Dumathoin?
Yeah, I kind of would like to do that, but
Aye, that's right. The
If we're
one
gonna lure them
before
in.
it was Dumathoin and it didn't hurt nobody. So perhaps, maybe just because that one's not Dumathoin, it's going after anybody who is Dumathoin. You follow me?
That means we have to change the other. Oh no, just this one. Yeah.
all right.
And the middle statue, the big one that's been desecrated, is Clangadin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's you can't even tell, but it's labeled Clangadin.
Oh.
Aye, but we had them both Clangadin before and they didn't do nothing.
Oh. Okay.
So all right. I'll use my minor illusions, lure the Manticore in. One of you guys be at that pillar, turn them so that those
Well, do you want to
golems
just
come
let?
back in.
We could just try to let these stone guys go into this pillar and see what happens. These pillars, they seem to be going in that direction.
Okay. Let's do
And
that.
then if that doesn't work, we'll do the Manticores.
All right.
Okay,
Everybody
first
come in here.
I'll hide.
Everybody come in this room.
I'll climb up on the ceiling.
Okay.
And I'll rotate the pillar again.
So I can see. I just want to see them.
Okay, as you rotate the pillar back to Dumathoin, indeed those two stone figures come right out of the wall where they went in. And they walk towards the other pillar. You wait a couple of minutes. You wait a couple of seconds. They get absorbed into the other two pillars. And a couple of seconds later, they come right out of the other pillars, heading for the original pillars.
So they're just doing a patrol now. All right. I rotate it back. We're gonna need some communications between who's ever in this room and who's ever in the other room, and we're gonna try to
Okay, we got message. I'll tell him exactly what I see.
Okay. Do you want to go with the in the Manticore room, or should I?
I can.
Okay.
Oh, I see.
Because I can lure the Manticore around with my goat very easily.
All right, John. I gotta ask, what kind of insults are we being heckled at in chat?
Oh, I don't see anything in chat about this.
Okay.
Because I'm waiting for one to go like, "You big idiots!"
Yeah. Pretty much.
Nobody knows the solution to this puzzle
120.
because it's my puzzle.
Well, see, I don't know
Okay.
how to. I won't be able to message you. Well, actually, if Schmigel goes in the other room, I can message both of you back and forth. If I
Okay.
hide up on top of the statue.
Okay. You'll have to coordinate us, and you'll have to be very careful for that. If you hide on the ceiling, you might have a good chance.
Yeah, above the statue.
Yeah, in the shadows. All
In the
right.
shadows.
Okay, since you guys have successfully hidden from this Manticore 2 times before, I won't make you roll again for the Manticore to hide from it. But if you step out into the open or anything, the Manticore is going to see you.
Okay. So we're gonna hide, and I'm gonna open the door. I'm gonna just open the door a crack,
Yeah.
run back, and I'm gonna start my minor illusion.
Okay.
And I'm gonna make the goat sounds. So it should be able to open the door on its own.
Okay, so the Manticore runs out towards the goat sounds.
I'm gonna run in, close the door,
Okay.
and I'm gonna tell Schmigel to. No, first I'm gonna rotate it back to where it was before, on Doomthorn,
Okay.
and I'm gonna ask Eldrin anything that's happened.
Do I see Doomthorn?
Yeah, you see that the left side has rotated to Doomthorn.
Okay, I tell Schmigel the left side is Doomthorn.
Hey, just move back.
And then as this happens, of course, 2 figures come out of this side.
Okay, interesting.
2
Nice.
more stone figures. Let me bring them out. The 2 figures come out of that side, and the Manticore is right there, so they attack the Manticore.
Oh, cool.
This battle, since you guys are not even involved in this battle, I'm going to have to roll this battle out. Give me a
Okay.
second.
I'll do the play-by-play for both of them.
One of the stone giants lands his axe right into the Manticore, and it screams in pain. The Manticore turns around and attacks 3 times. Be happy it's not on you. He attacks one stone statue twice and the other one once.
Is
He
it doing
hits.
damage to the statue?
It rips off a piece of the stone statue. The stone statue obviously doesn't look like he feels any pain.
Yeah, right.
You can see that the stone statue is barely even winded as the Manticore does this. So the 2 other stone statues turn around again, and both of them attack the Manticore. One of the stone statues lands his axe in the Manticore, and you notice that the Manticore starts getting weaker and weaker, like it can barely lift its paws as the stone statue starts hacking away at it. The Manticore manages to turn around and try to attack the stone statue. It crits one of the stone statues, barely knocking off a little piece of the statue. And it grazes the other stone statue. You can clearly tell that these stone statues are barely phased, and this Manticore is getting beat up real bad. Stone statue attacks the Manticore. Okay, one of them hit the Manticore. And you notice that at this point, the Manticore is not even barely able to stand. It looks really, really badly weakened. The Manticore turns around, attacks the stone statues, grazes both of them. A little chip falls off the stone statue. So it's clear that these stone statues are a lot more powerful than this Manticore. Stone statues attack the Manticore. Both of them hit. The Manticore falls down, unable to move. And then the stone statues start hacking away at it and kill it.
Schmigel is really tempted to see what the hell is going on. He just hears metal clanking and...
So these these statues,
Giving you a play-by.
they barely took any damage. You can notice that every time they hit the Manticore, it got a little bit weaker. and then after they kill the manticore, they continue to walk, going towards these pillars. What do you guys do?
Okay. I guess Elgin relays everything that just happened.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess we should try to rotate these statues and see if anything else happens. I'm gonna rotate this one more time counterclockwise. It was rotate counterclockwise before, but I'll rotate clockwise this time.
Okay. As you rotate it clockwise, Eldruin, you see that the left side turns into Moradin, and these stone statues disappear. They get absorbed into the wall.
I asked Elgin to turn. I get Schmigel to turn his to Morden.
Okay, I'll change it to Morden.
Schmegel, you keep turning the statues until it is Moradin, and nothing really happens.
Okay, next for the goddess.
Now, did you
Yes,
say
sir.
they disappeared, or they just they got absorbed into the
They
wall?
got absorbed into the wall.
Oh, okay.
So the doctor will shift it over to the goddess. I'll
Yeah.
shift it over too.
Yeah.
Okay, they are both on the goddess. Nothing happens.
Okay. All right. Schmigel, can you put yours back to Dumathorn? And I'm gonna rotate mine to try each different combination with his as Dumathorn.
Well, did you try the same god on all? There's 4 gods
Yeah.
on each one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we already did like all the Mashin ones.
So
So now we're gonna try, since Dumathorn on the right is the only thing that makes something happen.
Every time you put on Dumathorn, these stone statues come back.
Yeah, I'm gonna try that in combination with any other one on this one here.
Well, how long are you going to leave it on each one?
I guess I could leave it on for like a minute,
Okay.
half a minute.
Well, as he puts his on Dumathorn and you put yours on Dumathorn, there's 4 stone statues clamoring about. And if you leave it there for an entire minute on Dumathorn, 2 statues go to the curved wall over here. The other 2 go to the curved wall over here. They get absorbed into the curved walls, and you hear some rumbling as the curved walls lower.
Oh, perfect.
Is it okay now?
I think it's okay now.
Okay, cool.
Okay. Very narrowly avoided a very horrible death. Like the
I'm
Manticore.
I'm gonna inspect the Manticore.
The Manticore has been hacked into pieces.
Using the bestiary, is there any poisons and whatnot I can extract from it? Because the Manticore is a pretty rare animal. I'm sure I could get something. useful
The
from it.
Manticore is not poisonous. You can these spikes are razor sharp and can be used like daggers, but it's not itself poisonous.
Doesn't the Manticore have like a stinger on the back that?
Yeah, these are just
Like
spike
tail.
weapons, like flying daggers.
Oh, okay.
They shoot
Alright.
too, don't they?
They do. You can use them as darts if you want.
Okay. I'm gonna take a bunch and make a bandolier of darts, Manticore darts.
Hey, where are you going, Rambo?
Okay. You open the door, and there are 2 sets of stairs leading down. You can see from the other side that there are a couple of tombs back there.
I'm gonna take a cautious step forward, keeping my perception up.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're doing this too. Meanwhile, I'm gonna be whispering to Eldrin. So Eldrin, I'm gonna need you to teach me how to throw daggers really awesome, like in the near future.
Well, it's all in how you stare at somebody. Thank you. And then your intimidation check.
It's fun. I've got
Alright.
bandolier of like Manticore daggers.
You guys
Pull out
walk.
5 and just.
You guys walk in here, and there are several tombs in this area. One of the tombs is opened, and the other tombs are all sealed. Each of the tombs has Battlehammer behind it.
Oh, bugger.
There's a whole bunch of people named Battlehammer, dwarves named Battlehammer. There's no Brunner Battlehammer in any of these tombs. There's none of these people you've heard of. There's Izen Battlehammer, Gragner Battlehammer.
I've heard out of character. I've heard the family name of Battlehammer quite a few times.
Oh yeah, the name of Battlehammer is famous,
yeah.
but these people themselves you've never heard of. Lisby,
Battlehammer.
Lisby, Battlehammer, Draken, Battlehammer.
Wait,
One,
wasn't
two,
Draken that really heavy drinker that drunk every single dwarf under the table? He's an urban legend in my town.
All right.
And Draken Battlehammer is, of course, is the tomb that is opened and empty. In the middle of this, tomb chamber, there are stairs leading down.
Okay, guys. Search this room quickly. We don't have long.
Are you searching inside the tombs?
Yeah, I guess real quickly.
Are you opening the tombs? I mean,
Don't you dare
Yeah.
open a single one.
No,
are
you don't
you,
think there's
are you
anything?
raiding the dwarven tombs?
Let's
Okay.
let's open
You
it on the
know,
way out.
it's well known that the dwarves usually get buried with their powerful magical weapons.
Don't you fucking dare.
I don't care about that.
I will take
because there's
every
no
single
dwarven
fucking
wizards.
finger off your hand. Just don't touch a goddamn thing.
As long as I don't I won't do any of that unless I recognize one of those dwarven names as an ancient dwarven wizard.
They're not dwarven wizards are not very common,
There you
and
go.
none of
Doctor's not particularly
Yeah.
interested then.
they
Okay.
do exist. They do exist. The dwarves also have need for arcane magics. It's just that they not really their forte.
Smiggle's
I
gonna take
signaled-
an ear down the stairs to see if he can hear anything.
Okay, this is a square staircase that goes downward. There is, strangely, there is a sensation of warmth coming from below. Like this, you guys have been in Icewind Dale, freezing. This is the first time you felt that it's really warm down there. Something's unusual down there. As a waft of warm air comes up at you.
Okay. Alright, I think we should go now. Let's go down.
Okay. You guys very carefully traverse down these ancient steps.
This is the town hall.
Apparently, yes.
Yes, this is the town hall. It's also where the dwarves have been where the dwarves put the tombs of their ancestors. They always want to remain close to their ancestors. These particular dwarves. As you get to the bottom of the stairs, it opens up to a very large hallway. It's about 30 feet wide and 60 feet high, and this hallway looks like it's been built centuries ago. The floor has fancy tiles, but some of the tiles have been worn away with time. You can see that there's rocks crumbling down and burying some of the tiles. In this hallway are a row of statues on either side.
This must have been the royal keep.
Right here. On the right side, you see there's a double door. There are torches that are lighting this area. And,
Torches?
Yeah, torches. That's keeping this area alight.
Someone's been here recently. I'm gonna keep my senses up.
Yeah. Perception check, I guess.
Okay. Well, you don't need to roll a perception. You go up to this statue, and this is a statue also badly desecrated, but it looked like the shape of an elf. The elf is holding two swords. You look at one of the swords, and it looks strangely similar to a sword that you found earlier. Scimitar.
I'll be. This is Dresden's.
This statue was recently desecrated.
This looks like the same scimitar. This must be a statue of Dresden.
It is identical to the scimitar that you found. It's still intact. This statue down here also has been desecrated. It appears to be the statue of a very muscular barbarian, holding a huge sword. The face is ripped apart. Even the inscription of the name of this barbarian is scratched off, and it looks like it was just recently done.
Schmiegel's thinking back to old stories about a group of adventurers
Doctor, I think you've read all the histories of this place already. You know who this is. Doctor?
Dr. Electric?
Doctor?
Oh, he looks like he's reconnecting on Skype.
Oh.
Yeah. Not sure if he's on the
Oh,
phone
I
today.
tried to add Galen again. I know he's not around.
He's dead, Jim.
He's dead. Yeah, it looks like, I mean, we may do better if we actually do get pick up another player, since Galen misses a lot, and you know.
You know, more the merrier too.
Yeah, well, not necessarily. It makes things harder for me. The combat challenge is pitch perfect with 4 people. Gets a little fuzzy with 5 people. I don't even know what to do with there's 6 people. Oh, let's see. Let me try to add the doctor again.
Oh, he's got a power failure.
Uh-oh.
He'll be on soon as he can. So for now, just keep going on.
All right. There's two people now.
He's dead, Jim.
Uh-oh. I'm not sure you guys want to continue with 2 people.
Well, we can wait.
Okay. So, yeah, this is a statue of Drist. You guys have figured out. This is a statue of Wolfgar. You guys have figured out. This is a statue of a human woman, also ripped apart, desecrated. You're not sure who that is. When a doctor comes back, maybe he'll tell you. This is a completely untouched statue, actually recently been polished, and has the inscription of Brunner Battlehammer on it. And this is a very fine-looking dwarf. He's got an eye patch on. He's got twin battle axes, looking like he's ready to destroy something. Very kind of heroic pose. So it looks like whoever did this down here has ruined the statues of Drist, this female person, and Wolfgar. As you know from the stories, these were all companions that fought alongside each other, and they maintained the statue of Brunner Battlehammer.
I remember my old man telling me good stories about the battle hammers. It's really a pride to finally see one, well, at least a statue flesh.
It really sucks that Galen couldn't be here.
I think he would have a good time too.
Yeah, I think he'd really appreciate.
He would appreciate it.
I'm kind of rereading a lot of the stuff too, so I'm catching on with a few of the names.
So who's Wolfgar?
From the stories, Wolfgar was a barbarian. He was also, I believe, part of the one of the Reged barbarians. I believe he was also Elk tribe. He was one of the few barbarians that were ever successful in uniting the entire barbarian tribes. He fought alongside Drist Duward in what was called a Crinshinabon disaster, where an evil mage used a crystal, some sort of evil crystal, to raise a tower that shot this beam that was extremely powerful and almost destroyed 10 towns. And the companions banded together and destroyed this evil mage. So that's how they got famous. It's a well-known story. And the doctor tells you.
His sanity comes back to it and actually starts telling us.
Yeah, I feel bad for opening up the game for somebody else to join who we've never spoken to before because of how enthusiastic Rob was about joining the game. I was hoping that he would want to join.
I bet he would. He may just not have seen the private message.
Yeah, maybe. Well, I don't know if he's still active on Roll20 anymore.
Oh.
But he's really into the Drizzt Do'Urden stories. Personally, I got through like 6 books in the past, but after a couple of books, it got a little repetitive, and I got really frustrated reading about him. I started getting annoyed at the character Drizzt. So that's when I stopped reading. But I mean, I know the basic story, everything that pertains to this adventure, of course.
My son wants to play D&D.
How old is he?
3.
Oh, 3?
The legacy continues.
There's I think there's kind of like easier RPGs you can look at to play with him.
Yeah,
I mean, D&D may be a little complicated.
Oh, he's
I
back.
was wait till he gets a little older.
Well, no, maybe you can find an easier form of D&D. Like there's easier.
Do you want to join us?
Yeah. Am I on the right one?
The other one. I'll have John ping you. Hold on.
Okay. Oh, this is the wrong one.
No, it's not. I can hear you.
Okay. There we go.
Oh,
Okay,
I'm
cool.
I'm trying to invite Gareth, even though he's not even on anymore.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, I'm back. Sorry,
You're back?
We lost power here.
That's okay. All right, let's continue. You guys have come upon this hallway with these statues here. You figured out that these are depictions of the companions, including Drizzt Do'Urden. The statue all the way on the far end of the hallway is one of Bruenor Battlehammer. This statue over here, you've been able to deduce, even though it's destroyed, it's a statue of Wulfgar, the barbarian king. This statue, it's a female statue. You've been able to figure out probably Catti Bree. It's sort of Bruenor's adopted daughter. The statues of Drizzt, Catti Bree, and Wulfgar are all desecrated and destroyed. Bruenor's statue is perfectly intact and polished.
Okay.
Uh-oh. Whoops.
John's on hold.
He is?
Yeah.
Oh, let me re-invite.
Yeah, let's close the first one and go on to this one.
Okay, let me...
Why did I open a completely separate one, or?
Yeah, so if you try to recall, sometimes it tries to open up another phone call conversation.
Okay. My bad.
Well, while we're waiting, want to see something I've been playing for the past couple of days now?
What's that?
It's a free roguelike, old school.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
They have graphics, too.
Oh, I think I hear John.
Oh, it's another call.
But that's the whole idea of Rogue is you're not supposed to have graphics. Graphics ruins it. Everybody back?
Looks like it.
Yep.
Okay.
Cool.
All right. Let's continue from where we left off. You guys are in the hallway with the statues. There's 4 statues that are intact. 3 statues are desecrated, and Bruenor Battlehammer statue on the far end is preserved and well polished. Looks like it was recently oiled.
This looks like to be the final resting place.
There's no tombs here. It's just a statue of him. Doctor, you know that Bruenor.
Tombs coming down.
Doctor, you know that Bruno may still be alive. Actually, it's only been 100 years since he fought the big battle here. He's he went to Drist is a god, so he never dies. He's the new god. He's like the over god of Faerun. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Just a way. Never mind.
But these two are probably.
Yeah, Brunner died. You know, in the stories, he died under the weight of a demon called the Yokel. Catti died also, but there's some story that her soul might have been resurrected in a different form. But Brunner may still be alive. If so, he would, even if he were dead, he'd be buried in Mithril Hall, not here. This is his old home.
All right. Does this look like a set of doors?
Drist will probably live longer than you guys.
Well, I'm an elf. I might live longer.
No, they're already on like book like 20 something.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
I'm just gonna quickly investigate the statue of Brunner,
Okay.
and in case because if it's the only one left intact, there might be something of interest there.
Behind Brunner is a pedestal, it's a ledge that goes up. The ledge is about 20 feet off the ground. As I said, you notice that this statue has been well taken care of. It's been recently dusted, polished. It's shining like new. It's made out of fine marble.
Other than that, there's nothing. What about on
No.
the ledge above it?
You can't reach that ledge unless you do something. You think maybe if you climb up, Brunner, you can maybe get on the ledge.
Eldrin, can you check out the edge?
Yeah, I'll just climb him up. Because I can.
Go Spider-Man.
Okay, acrobatics or athletics or something to
Well, he
climb
is
up.
spider climb, so.
I still have spider climb.
Oh, yeah, spider. Okay,
It
you
lasts
can just.
an hour.
Then you don't need to roll anything to get up there. You climb up this ledge, and you notice that this ledge is some sort of observatory, and there's a door going out of the ledge. There's also this double door here. Those are the two exits from this hall.
Alright, I'll go. They look like they're going in the same direction. We'll meet you over there. Schmigel,
Okay.
let's go through the double doors.
I will listen first.
You don't hear
Schmiegel's
much.
gonna listen through the door.
You don't hear much out of the door in the top.
Okay, I'll open it.
I guess we'll just go through Schmigel.
You guys try to turn a handle on this door, and they're firmly locked.
Is that something living down here?
Yeah, you go through and you notice that this opens up to a room here, and you see a couple of beds from your angle, and there is a dwarf sleeping soundly on one of the beds.
Okay, I will still sleep.
You have to fix the microphone again. Hello?
Hello.
Okay, let me re-invite everybody. Are we back?
Yeah. Okay, my strategy here is to stealthily move down to the door.
There are 3 dwarves sleeping in these respective beds.
So, is the door locked down? I assume that's a door down at the bottom.
Yeah.
Is it locked? Or
Well, you're still over there in this room. You can't get down to that door. Where you're standing, there's no door.
oh, this is just a room.
Yeah. This is just it's a room with some bedrolls where the dwarves are sleeping.
Oh, I see. This exit. Okay, so I'm stealthily moving through the room, and I'm going to move down here.
You move down to the hallway and you can see the double doors on the left.
Okay. Okay. Is it locked?
Yes.
I will unlock it. I assume it's locked from the inside.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll unlock it.
It's got keyholes.
Oh. Okay, I will message across, assuming that someone's right there, that I'm looking for the key. Unless I can pick the lock. Let me try to pick the lock.
Do you have tools to pick, or are you using improvised?
No, I believe I do. We got those a while ago.
Hello.
Yellow.
Sorry about that. My internet's getting pretty finicky. We have a storm that's starting over here.
No
These
problem.
tools. Yes, I do have these tools.
Okay.
So is
So
that
we can-
sleight of hand?
Yeah, roll a sleight of hand to pick it.
Oh.
The lock jams. It's not going to open at this point. You don't think?
Okay, I got a better idea.
Shall I cast Knock Schmigel?
If you cast knock, it's going to make a very loud noise.
No. I
Alright.
whisper to them. I whisper to them. I will just drop a rope down. You guys can climb up the balcony.
Oh.
Alright.
Good idea.
I'll move up back over here, and then just drop a rope down so they can
Okay.
climb up.
Okay.
And I'll let them know about the three dwarves sleeping.
If I cast Sleep on an already sleeping opponent, does it automatically take effect and guarantee them to sleep for 1 minute?
You think?
Unless we smack them.
You probably
Yeah.
get advantage.
Well,
It doesn't-
if you're under magical sleep, you can't really wake up.
Right.
Exactly.
So
it's like- 'cause
if
there's
you
no-
cast sleep on these dwarves, the thing is, there's no advantage disadvantage. The way sleep works is that you take hit points and you subtract them. So I would still have to go into hit points and subtract hit points until and see who falls asleep magically. People asleep magically obviously won't wake up no matter what the sound.
That's what I'm saying. Like, would it like automatically work on opponents who are already asleep? Like, would it just convert them to magic sleep?
Well, I would still have to go through the hit points.
Okay,
On your
I
roll.
figured that. Okay, never mind then. So what's in here?
And here, there's a room down there, and there's 3 sleeping dwarves in that room, all of which appear to be barracks guys.
I gestured to Eldrin to bring us to or whatever to keep looking around here, if this is where we should be.
Okay, I'll go over here. And is that another door?
Yeah, that's another door. This one is not locked.
I will listen first.
I'm gonna look down the stairs. Like, I'm gonna like go down 1 step.
Oh, you see them. They're sleeping soundly in their beds.
Fully armored. Oof. These dwarves are tough.
Dwarves don't take off their armor. Okay. You don't hear anything on the other side.
Schmigel's gonna stay put just in case the slightest sound of his armor just suddenly wakes up everybody.
Okay, so you're opening this door?
No.
Okay.
I was just listening.
You don't hear anything on the other side.
Might be worth taking the 3 out.
I don't know. they're asleep and they're wearing their armor, so I'm assuming that they are familiar with the sound of their armor. So Schmiggel's jangling armor won't really wake them up.
It's probably true.
It's a familiar sound.
Well, you're not sure if they're gonna wake up or not as Schmigel sneaks by.
We do have a closed door between us, which will help.
Right. Here. Well, I gesture to, or ask Eldrin to use his message with Schmigel that
Okay.
we'll take a look quickly ahead. You wait here as quietly as you can.
Oh, that'll work. Let's try that.
Okay.
So we'll open the door.
Okay, you slide the door open.
We're still dressed as dwarves too, so that.
Well, I guess. Yeah, oh no, our spell technically breaks when we attack. I think.
Yeah, you guys have attacked that mimic.
Oh, the disguise self only works with until you attack.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Yeah, these illusion spells are break usually when you take a hostile action.
Oh, okay.
So as you get into this room and it's lit with a small fireplace on the corner. The fire is funneled. The smoke is funneled out with some sort of chimney apparatus. The room itself is a small table with a couple of small stools and some firewood in the corner. The table itself has a meal on it.
What kind of meal?
Just some salted meat, some ale.
Oh,
Okay.
You see that there's another hallway that goes down to the east.
right.
I'm gonna listen
I'll-
at this door.
I'll wave Smiggle on up.
Tick, 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 tick.
We'll close the door.
Okay, Schmigel, you move down there and does not wake up the guards. And you guys close this door behind you, deep in enemy territory.
Yeah.
Doctor, you hear snoring on the other side of this door.
I gesture to Eldrin. I make like a sign above my head, like saying,
As a matter of fact,
this
you,
might be the boss.
you hear snoring here and here.
Here and where?
Both doors.
Oh,
I only see two. Oh,
There's two doors,
it's not
Okay.
a double.
two separate doors, and
Close the door right there too.
that's a door, and then there's a corridor leading down.
Okay. Okay. So, I gesture Eldrin to take a quick look inside.
probably know what's in there. We just have to decide: are we going to start taking out the sleeping guys one by one?
I nod to him to confirm. Sounds like a plan. If it's 1v3, so us against one, we stand a chance.
Okay.
Oh, and with the message spell, I guess I'll say like, let's try to silence them first. So stick a sock in their mouth before we do anything.
Okay.
So
And
first
close the
action,
door.
sock in
Close-
mouth. Then
We'll
take
walk
them
in and close the door behind us.
out. Yeah,
Got that, Schmiggle?
that message
Okay.
spell is so useful.
Okay, so I'm going to take this door away. Inside is a sleeping dwarf. He's not. I know he's not on the bed, but he's still sleeping. This dwarf looks like he's got one of those right beside the bed. He's got a black ice axe.
Okay. Is
Um,
Schmiggle coming in?
Here, I'm gonna invest. Actually, I retract my words. Let's look quietly around here. First, we might be able to do this without even waking up any guard. That'd be more of an
Okay.
accomplishment.
So you look around, and on the desk there are a couple of little notes scribbled. These notes are addressed to Gregis, and these notes are from Beric himself. And most of these notes are just outlining different patrol routes to go to. Saying to warning the dwarves, stay away from this patrol route. The silver streams will be over here, etc., etc. One of the notes says, "When the time is right, we will attack the silver streams from the west." He's like, "I found an auxiliary tunnel that leads to the Battlehammer hold. We will wipe them out in one fell swoop." So little plans for attack against the Silver Streams. So indicates that this guy is probably some sort of an officer.
Okay. I signal.
I'm putting him in bed.
We'll close the door.
Okay.
Okay.
I signal everybody out. There's nothing of interest in this room anymore. We'll close the door. Next one, right here.
Okay.
Eldrin.
Okay.
Whoops. I'm trying to make this dynamic. There we go. The next door also has a sleeping dwarf. It appears that all of them are asleep. This dwarf, you don't see any notes or anything like that on the desk. He also has a black ice axe right next to the foot of the bed.
Nothing else of note in this room?
Nothing really. Just some personal effects, some clothes.
Close the door.
Some food.
afterwards. Eldrin asks. I asked Eldrin to go forward, and I'll take the other one.
Okay.
Unless you have a preference.
No.
Okay, so
Keep Schmiggle's clanking armor behind us.
Yeah.
Doctor, are you going first?
Yeah. I'll do this one, and I guess Eldrin's doing the other one, or I'm gonna listen at the door
No,
first.
one at a time. Okay.
I'll listen
will
at the
listen.
door first.
Okay, so Doctor, you go first. Listen at the door. Roll a perception. You hear something growling.
That was a religion check. Oops.
On this door?
Oh, I'm sorry,
That's
Doctor.
perception.
Doctor, you hear something growling. Eldrin, you don't hear anything on the other side of the door.
I motion Eldrin. Let's do yours first.
Okay.
All right, you open this door, and inside is the personal quarters of it's a very fancy looking room, very fancy looking desk, with a very fancy looking chair.
Okay, I'll do my investigation check.
Okay.
All these checks.
Okay. 18. All right, so you find, first of all, this desk, right on top of the desk, there's sprawled out a whole bunch of scrolls and parchment. All of these scrolls are blueprints for different types of weapon and armor. One of them is a blueprint for a very fancy piece of plate mail. One of them is a blueprint, and you can see that there's dwarven writing on it, and the dwarven writing says "Moradin be cursed," and it is a blueprint of what appears to be a beautiful, very well made hammer, and you can see that the head of the hammer is made out of some sort of, on the blueprint itself, it looks like it's made out of rock. And the name of the name on top of this blueprint says "Moradin be cursed," something very unexpected from a dwarf. You also see there appears to be a blueprint for the pendant that you guys have found, that black ice pendant. There's a blueprint on how to carve it and how to make a mold for it, so you can keep making them. So there's a lot of these blueprints sprawled out on the desk. You search the drawers, and inside one of the drawers, you find a black box. This black box, it's a black box that does not appear to have any edges. It looks like it's made out of stone, but it's not as heavy as stone.
Can we just pick it up
As you pick it up, something's clinking inside the box.
on its own, or
Something
rolling
inside.
around?
There's something inside this stone box that's clinking about as you shake it around.
Can we open it?
There's nothing. You don't see any hinges or anything, any means to open this box.
I'll toss it to Schmigel. Here's another dwarven contraption of yours. For you.
Probably what we're looking for, isn't it?
I don't know,
Schmigel
maybe.
takes a look around
Depends.
the box.
What are you looking for?
We're looking for
Yeah.
that pie piece.
Eyepiece.
Oh no, it's too small to be that.
Oh.
It's about the size of a fist. This box.
Let's see. Well, If I remember correctly, it used to be one of those trick boxes my grandfather used to get me every once in a while. Gotta have Schmiggles doing an investigation. Where is it? There we go.
You're not so sure, Schmigel.
Too bad you didn't have advantage.
Click.
This
well.
is not. This doesn't count as dwarven stonework.
Not dwarven craftsmanship. Okay. Is there any hint to where the pie piece could be?
You don't see it. You don't see any hint of where this pipe piece possibly could be.
No safe?
No safe.
Okay. Alright guys, one room
Oh, you
left.
wanna-
There
you wanna
seems to
look
be
at-
something not too happy in there.
What was that, John?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes. There's no. That I think. Wait, yeah, that's all you see here.
Okay guys, there's one room left and there's something not very happy in there. Would you go have a look, Schmigel?
What's over here in the corner? Oh, I see. That's just me. Okay.
Alright, where is it not happy?
Down this way.
Okay, something growling is going to wake up guards.
It's already growling as you heard through the door.
Yeah, that'll probably wake someone up unless I cast silence.
If I had something to protect, I'd probably put a guard animal at it. Might be a good. That might be where our pie piece is.
Alright, you cast silence. I'm gonna go see if I can take a look at it.
See if I can cast silence. No, I can't cast silence.
Okay. All right. Let's be quick about this.
I'll put my ear to the door. Do I have any idea what kind of animal might be behind there?
You can roll. You can roll a history. I mean, it's very tough to tell just from the noise, but roll a history. You don't know.
I ain't got a clue, guys.
You don't have any idea.
A little puff of smoke that comes out of Schmiggle's ear.
Your nose starts bleeding.
It could be any monster in the bestiary.
I'm really tanking it on these skill checks.
All of us are having trouble with skill checks. Okay. Alright.
Yeah, you don't know you have no idea what's in store for you behind this door.
Alright.
Is the door locked?
It's not locked. Handle turns easily. Ow! I just dropped something on my foot. Okay. Yeah, the handle turns easily. Are you opening the door?
I'll look
Take
at
a
these guys
peek,
and I say, alright, you ready?
Oh, wait, not to take a peek.
Okay. You open this door, and before you is a big chamber. The chamber has an upper level and a lower level. On the lower level, you see these two horrific looking animals. They look like panthers, but they have tentacles coming out of their backs, like a squid. They are breathing this bizarre green smoke, and you notice that they are struggling to move as if they're trying to lunge at you, but something is holding them back. They don't seem to be chained to anything. You don't know what's holding them back. But they look vicious. They know immediately as you open the door, it's like they know you're there and they turn towards you, trying to lunge at you, but they're restrained somehow.
Okay. Good news. Alright. Eldrin, would you mind going? Stick to the walls if possible.
You see that these tentacles are pretty long, and they're swinging their tentacles, trying to slap at you.
I close that door before I go.
You could probably climb on the walls and ceiling and stay quite easily out of their range.
Oh yeah.
And then
Can I
You notice that one of the tentacles slaps over here.
Can I climb like this?
Yeah, so as you walk over here, you notice that these are you see a set of stairs that are heading down. You can drop in from above to go down those stairs, and if you want to avoid these creatures.
Okay, I will help others up if I can. And
Is there a way he can help us up, or?
Or can we go around?
No, this is down.
I mean, how can I get them into this onto these stairs?
Oh, they can just walk around the top ledge and drop down into it, like here.
Oh, okay. Yeah, let's do that.
And you to stay out of the range of these creatures' tentacles.
Yeah.
Okay, Schmigel, close the door behind you. When we're
These aren't cages that they're in.
They are not in cages. They are right out in the open. It appears that they are restrained by something, but you see nothing. There are chains on the floor, but the chains are not connected to these creatures. So you have no idea why these creatures are restrained or what's restraining them. And you if you want to investigate, you probably have to get closer to these creatures.
No, not that interested.
What does this look like?
Oh, that's just a lamp. It's full of oil, lighting the room up.
Okay. Okay, I guess we get over here. And these stairs, they lead down. Okay. And what does it look like all the way over here?
As you get,
Our passage.
that's a door
help.
on the other side.
You want to help?
As you get over to this area, you feel that the temperature is pretty hot.
Shall we keep going down, boys? Alright.
Wouldn't we be safer around this area?
Oh, that's good.
So would you guys rather go down, or do you want to try the door over here?
Oh, I didn't see the door.
Isn't this
I mean,
just a staircase down the...
Yeah, this is a staircase leading down.
I'm gonna go over here. And I'm gonna do a perception check at this door.
Are you ready,
Yes, yes,
Schmigel?
I got my crossbow ready.
I think
Something
it's
bad's
take
gonna
more than
happen again, isn't it?
crossbow.
These creatures are like turning towards you, trying to lash out at you, but they're restrained somehow.
That'll probably change when he opens the door.
You don't hear anything on the other side of this door.
Oh, and make sure this door's closed.
Okay.
Yeah, Schmigel did that, yeah. So guys, do you think I should open it? Or do you guys want to head
Absolutely
downstairs? Okay. I'll agree with you guys for this time. We'll open it on our way back,
Yeah.
if we come back. Alright, down we go.
Yeah,
Yes,
you guys are very deep right now in enemy territory.
And we haven't been really killing anything.
Nope, you've left everything intact. Snuck in.
We still have spells, right? Invisibility.
Yeah, I've only used, I think, one first level spell. So I've got a lot of stuff still.
Okay, so as you're heading down into this, down those stairs, you notice that the farther you head down, and these stairs go down pretty deep. The farther you head down, the hotter it is until you're like sweating at this point. You know it's surprisingly hot down here. You can barely contain yourselves. The clothes that you had been wearing, traversing the ice, now are just horribly baking you. You get to the bottom.
Did we ever notice that the black ice itself, is it a cold gem, or does it maintain some sort of heat?
Call from 267-303.
Does the black ice, does it absorb heat?
I'm sorry. Can you give me 5 minutes? I gotta make a phone call.
Oh,
Oh yeah, sure, no problem.
so our little creature friends, how do we make sure that they don't get loose?
That's a very good question. I mean, I got the sneaking sense of suspicion that someone else is holding them.
Yeah. Okay. I got a little freaked out. I thought it. All right. Yeah. Have a good night. Oh my god, that was scary. I thought I was supposed to work tonight.
No, no.
And that's why I was getting called, but I mean, it's not a good thing if I miss work.
Oh my.
It's a big problem. Okay. So when you guys finally get to the bottom of the stairs, you are on a stone platform. It's approximately 40 feet wide. There is light, a soft ambient light. It's kind of a reddish in color, and you hear some lava, like the movement of like fire and flames and lava, as you get to the bottom of this platform.
Okay.
Oh, I had a question of the black ice. Is the black ice, does it absorb heat? Does it radiate any heat?
Not as far as you can tell.
Does it feel just like regular gem or stone or
Yeah,
something?
yeah. It just seems that no matter what you do, you can't really break it.
Okay.
Seems like we're really getting into Mount Doom.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you guys come upon what appears to be there's fire coming out of these areas. It's like there's like molten lava here, and all the way on the other side, you see that there's a dwarf standing right there, and he's facing you. You can't tell who it is from where you are. He's pretty far away. You see a
Bear?
shape of a dwarf over there. And then
He sees us?
you're not sure. He's just
Okay.
he seems to be just standing guard, possibly.
He's not reacting to anything.
Yeah.
Elgin, we're gonna have to rush him.
Is there a ceiling above the lava?
There is a ceiling. It's pretty high. It's like 60 feet high or something like that. Because it's more like natural cavern above the lava. There's a
Okay,
ceiling right here that's something more like 20 feet high.
Okay, I'm gonna climb stealthily up, go up onto the ceiling, and then I'll drop down behind it as you guys rush him. How's that sound?
Sounds good. Or Smiggle, you look like one of their dwarves. You could walk up at the same pace as Eldrin, and then you could match your timing, so that and then you could try conversing with him first, and if he proves hostile, then you guys gank him, and I'll provide support.
I whisper
Artillery
in
support.
Doctor's ears. He's a lone dwarf, surrounded by lava in the deep dark. I don't think he's friendly.
Yeah, I don't think
You could
so
try
either.
it. You could always try. Wait till
Eldrin, as you get over here, you notice that on the floor, right next to this dwarf, is a lever.
Okay, does the dwarf look alive?
He is. He seems to be standing guard and doesn't notice you. But right next to him, there is a lever.
Okay. I will message it back to our friends. To my friends.
This is bad. I bet you anything that bridge gives away if we rush him.
Yeah.
It seems to make sense.
Yeah. Okay, so I will...
So you're directly above him, like 60 feet above him.
Yeah. I am going to... now, I can drop on him. I'll whisper this back to my friends here. I can drop on him and sustain very little damage. And hopefully he'll sustain a whole bunch of damage.
Okay. I confirm. Sounds like a plan.
Let me make sure how much
let's
damage
see.
I will sustain.
Do you want me to get close and see if I can...
Don't get on the bridge. Let's see. Is there anything I can do? How long would if I tried freezing that lever from here, would it last at least one turn?
You're not sure. You can try it.
6-second free ice, frozen ice.
You're not sure. You're not sure if you can successfully freeze the lever or not.
Can I do an intelligence check to determine what my knowledge of how cold my magic is versus how hot it is in here, to see if it's a possibility? Because even delaying him one turn could
Okay.
prove beneficial or not. Okay. So I'll do an unskilled intelligence check. Nope.
You don't think it's gonna work.
Okay. All right. Okay, Schmigel. We're gonna have to leave this to Eldrin. Eldrin, do you think you can handle him on your own?
I think I can. Well, I have a pretty high strength. I can probably grapple him, and then you guys can rush with me.
Okay, because under no circumstances can you let him pull that lever.
You're right.
He
that would not be
is.
good.
If this is 60, yeah, he's within range for me. I can shoot him from here. I can support you from this end.
Hey, and I
whenever
got a
you're
shot
ready-
in him in two.
Can you? Well,
We can support
Schmigel,
you
can
from
you-
this side.
Can Schmigel rush him as long as he doesn't pull the lever in one round?
Do you have the speed? Well, if you let's
It'll-
see, if you get really close,
If
No,
you
it'll,
dash-
it'll take him like 2.
Oh, it'll
just
take-
just getting across this bridge is 60 feet from one side to the other.
It'll take
So
him
that's
2
not a-
turns to get there.
Okay.
Okay. He has Schmigel has his crossbow. I have my magic. We can support you from a distance.
Yeah. Oh, slow fall, 4th level. Oh, I don't have that yet. Never mind. Okay.
Wait, maybe I can distract him.
No, he'll just flick the switch.
Alright, that's a good point. Alright,
Yeah.
Eldrin, you take the first hit. Me and the doctor will take the
if-
second and third.
If you
Oh, by the
can't-
way, I don't know if you guys noticed, there's also a ledge on this side over here too.
Oh,
Yeah.
there is.
Yeah, this ledge looks walkable. It's about 5 feet wide,
Okay.
as well as this ledge.
Try to take him alive. We'll need to ask. We've gone in here pretty blind. We should have someone ask questions.
Does he look like a normal, dwarven guard, or does he? I mean,
He looks like the others look.
oh, okay.
All dwarves look alike.
So 60 feet, that would be 66, right?
Just gank him.
You can climb down the wall on that side, get behind him. He's not paying any attention to you.
Okay.
And
well,
there's so much noise coming from this fire, he can't. There's no way he'll hear you.
Okay. Basically, I want to jump on him, grapple him to the ground, and hold him tight.
You may roll a grapple with advantage because you're surprising him.
Okay. And I'd like to jump from high enough to where it would, he'd suffer some damage too, if possible.
Okay.
I don't know if that's reasonable, but that's what I'd like to do.
All right. Well, roll your grapple. We'll see what turns out from that.
Maybe you completely miss him and land face first.
Oh no. No.
That's
Well,
with
we're gonna have to
advantage.
roll initiative. You crash right into him.
Okay. Seeing that happens, I guess Schmigel and I are
Part of the
gonna
wall
rush
was
forward.
loose, right? And I slipped off.
That requires an epic fail.
That's with a +4. I did get advantage, right? So it wasn't a fumble. With it, well, great. With an initiative of 5. Oh man.
That's really ugly.
Today is not your day.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
I somehow crit my initiative.
Well, hopefully he suffered some damage from the fall.
Nope, it's a complete miss. You land face first in front of him.
Well, you kind of crash into him a little bit, but you fall down and he maintains his balance.
Oh, great.
At least you distract him a little bit.
I certainly did.
All of a sudden, here's boom. What the hell was that?
Here. As Schmigel, if Schmigel plans to run across the bridge, I'm gonna toss him a rope.
Okay, Schmigel, you win initiative.
You won something, Schmigel.
Alright, so I'm gonna run up with me crossbow and grab the rope at the same time. Alright, you're already ahead of me, Doctor. I'm gonna get up right enough to here. Which I think is around 30 feet walking distance, so let me check.
Okay.
And yeah, I'm gonna aim for his head.
Yeah, you got him. That's a hit.
Hey, Boogie Boogie, I'm over here!
Not too loud.
Crack as you land a crossbow bolt right into him. This dwarven fighter, utterly surprised, looks around. The first thing he does is he whistles loudly. And then, judging he didn't, Schmiggles, he looks at you, but then he looks back at Eldruin and he swings at Eldruin.
Oh, bugger. I think I know
Now,
what he
am I
did.
actually prone?
Yeah, you fell prone.
Oh,
So he's gonna swing at you.
with a double sucky roll? That was...
Yeah.
So remember, guys, let's try to take him alive if possible.
I'm sorry, I'm just replacing him with another one with proper macros.
Oh.
Oh no, he doesn't have proper macros either. What
None
is...
of them have proper macro.
Yeah, what is with these macros that just broke? Oh, okay. I'm going to roll from the character sheet. Dwarf swings at you. He misses you. These rolls are not... actually, yes, they are. He misses you. Actually, no. He swings at you with advantage.
17.
Yeah, he gets you for
Oh.
7 damage. Cracks his hammer on you
I
because
assume
you're...
I don't get my dex modifier.
No. There's no the dex. Your armor class is your armor class, even if you're prone.
That's 18. My armor class is
Oh.
18.
It is.
Yeah.
Score.
Oh, okay, then he misses you.
You just removed him from initiative
I know.
when you deleted.
I
he
know.
had 9.
I need to put him back.
He had a 9.
Okay, and that's his turn. Eldrin, you're on the floor. Get up.
Okay, I stand up. I'll move around between me and the lever like I should have before, and then I'll whack him.
Okay. The first... Hold on a second. You miss him both times. This guy, he has a shield and an axe.
Okay.
As he gets up in your face.
Oh, darn.
Doctor, you're up.
Okay. I'm really not trusting that bridge. I'm gonna move up over here, and seeing him over there, I'm gonna release a ray of frost at him.
Okay.
Let's hope my spell doesn't fizzle in the hot air. I'm sure I'm cold enough for that. Oops. Right, I got macros. Oops, I rolled twice by accident.
You don't hit. Is that your turn?
Yep.
Okay. Very suddenly, you notice that the fire is bursting and bubbling, and almost without warning, these creatures jump out of the fire. Right in front of you as you're on the edge, catching you by surprise, giving them advantage.
Damn it.
These creatures jump out, and they are magma-looking little children. They're the size of like halflings or children. They are on fire. It looks like they are completely made of molten lava. They are humanoid in shape. They are grotesque looking, and they're making these little suckling noises. And they first one attacks Schmigel. Schmigel, it attacks, but it rolls a 7, and it misses. Second one attacks the Doctor. Doctor, you are hit for 22 on your
Yeah,
armor
that's
class. You take 10 fire damage, and you are on fire.
Oof.
So while on fire, you may use an action to try to douse the flames as your whole cloak is just burning up. But you have to spend an action to do so. Somebody else can actually put your flames out on your cloak with an action. That's their turn. Schmegel, you're up.
All right.
Schmegel, go.
I'm gonna.
You and the doctor got jumped by these little fire critters. The doctor's on fire.
Ooh, I'm on fire now, aren't I? Oh yeah.
It hurts.
I'm on fire now, baby.
What's it called? It's when you Sorry, I'm failing my English today. What's it when you put a weapon back, or?
Stow a weapon?
Yeah, I stole a weapon, and I pull out my chill breeze.
You're icing death.
Icing death.
Isn't it?
My
Chill
English not
breeze.
good today. Neither is my memory. And I take a sturdy attack against this fiery beast. Where the hell is? Death. There we go.
You also are you also doing cold damage?
Yes.
You gotta roll some cold damage.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot I had to roll.
This
it
is only the
separately.
slashing damage. As you well, let's see what the cold damage is.
Let me just try to references. No, it's not references. Inventory. There we go. Icing death. There we go. I believe it's 2d6.
No, that's your special attack. When you make like
Oh,
a burst.
right.
roll
The other one
damage.
is the.
If you use the burst, you might put out my flames at the same time. Actually,
Yeah.
you would.
Oh, I'm sorry.
since
You have to enchant the item, and the enchantment lasts for 1 hour. So you can choose to use the weapon's property to enchant it. If you do so, then you get the cold damage for 1 hour, 2d6. If you didn't enchant it, then it doesn't do that cold damage. So you have to
Oh.
use that property.
Yeah,
It's a free action to invoke it.
I'm just debating whether to use the AoE attack because the doctor's on fire. How big is it? Because I might be able to hit both of the.
The AOE is a 15-foot radius.
Okay, yeah, you'll get everyone. 30 feet? Yeah, you're good.
Yeah, so I'll do the AoE.
Okay. Roll the damage.
Yeah, which is a. Yeah, it's a 2d6. Just making sure.
I
There
could
we
just barely survive max damage. for
Okay. These creatures do not like cold. They take an extreme amount of damage as this cold burst just explodes out. It kills both of them, but you notice as these creatures die, they explode. I need a dex save from both of you.
A lot of
Crap.
exploding creatures.
Did my fire get put out?
Yes.
Okay, do I take damage?
You don't take damage.
Dex saving.
You were on fire. The cold was just enough to.
Oh,
Okay, so Schmigel, you take. Let me see. Schmigel, you take half damage. Doctor, you take full damage. 8 fire damage as both of them explode, dying.
Alright, that seems like a good time I run. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 30. That should get me there.
Okay.
Can you dash? Oh.
I pull the doctor along. Come on!
am I game pulled along?
Schmigel, are you sure you want
hold
to?
onto the rope.
You sure that's where you want to be?
Schmegel, can't you
I'm
dash?
What?
Can you dash?
No,
oh,
he
never
used
mind.
an action.
It's you. It's you.
Wait a minute.
You have to use an action surge if you
'Cause
want
he
to
might
take.
he might
Yeah,
be
I
able to
wanna-
get to the lever.
He's
Yep.
You don't want to be in the middle if he gets to the lever. There
okay.
you go.
Yeah, but you can't. Oh, unless you action surge. Yeah.
Yeah, you have to action surge to do that.
Worth it.
And wait, I'm gonna move myself here. I think I should be just enough reach to use my second attack.
Can you grapple him?
Actually, I'll do that. I'll grapple.
Okay.
Which is what I-
Roll your grapple. Okay, you got him.
Yeah.
He's grappled.
I'll
He
pull the lever.
well now it's his turn. He is struggling against your grapple, so I need you to roll another strength against him.
Strength or athletics?
You can use athletics. Put him in a full Nelson or something.
You can pin him.
Try to drag him to the edge.
Okay, he was not able to break out of your grapple.
I said, if you have him like, can he technically be defeated like this if we hold him long enough?
He has to
If we
tap
want to
out
take him
first.
alive,
He has to
Tie him
tap
up.
out.
just tie him out. Tie him up.
Do an intimidation on him and tell him to be quiet.
Well, it's your turn.
Eldrin has to count to 3.
I'm gonna grapple him.
Well, he's already grappled.
I know. Can we double grapple?
Sure.
The plan is to double grapple and move him to the edge and tell him to stop fighting or he's going over.
The
Okay.
doctor can be the
Well, if
announcer.
both of you are grappling, I will give you guys advantage when you're pushing him to the edge.
Okay.
Okay, Doctor, you're up.
Okay. I'm not on fire anymore.
No.
Am I? Okay.
I'm gonna take off the fire
let's-
symbol.
Okay. I'm gonna dash.
You are badly injured though.
Yeah. I'm gonna dash to the other side also. I don't like being alone. How much is it?
Especially with
Can I make the whole
Magnum
dash?
in.
Yeah, you can.
Okay. I'll dash to the other side then.
Okay. So you're like over here.
Yeah. All right.
Schmigel, you're up.
All right. We got some questions for this guy.
Can you intimidate him? Or
Yeah, that's
persuade?
what I'll do. I'll do an intimidate him as I give him a good swift kick punch to the liver.
Oof. Roll an intimidation.
Intimidation. There we go.
With advantage.
No, you don't have advantage on the intimidation. You do have on like moving him. Okay, he's gonna try to break a grapple, but you guys roll your contest with advantage. Whoever wants to roll. The primary grappler, Schmigel.
Oh, wait a
14.
minute. That's acrobatic.
He's not able to break out of your grapple. Eldrin, you got him grappled.
And Eldrin's going in for the roundhouse. Oh boy, he's off the ring. Sorry, couldn't help it. Couldn't help it.
I will try to persuade him to stop fighting. If that doesn't work, oh.
Our rolls
says-
today.
You
be fair,
blasted
he has to-
fairy elves!
He has to roll against that. If he botches,
Oh, that's true. That's true.
I guess a wisdom against it? Yeah. You fairy elves! Barak will have your heads on a pike!
Yeah, we'll see.
Doctor, you're up.
Would you? I look at. Would you rather burn to death or talk to us? Schmigel, get ready to toss him over, and I guess that's my intimidation check. It's one last ditch effort. Let's see, intimidation. I'm acting like the boss. Nope.
No. He says, the black ice gives me strength. You can kill me, but I'll be back. You can kill me 1,000 times and I'll be back.
Okay.
Is he,
Schmigel, search him quickly, then toss him over. He's not gonna talk.
Schmegel, you're up.
I give him a headbutt. Boing! I'll try to see if I can find. Come on, give it! Give up, you fat bastard! Come on! Another intimidation check.
No more intimidation checks. He's not gonna budge.
Alright, so I'm gonna try and search him to see if I can find any, like, black stones or something. Any of the
While
black
I'm
ice.
holding him.
Well, he has his axe has black ice.
Alright, so I rip the axe out of his hand. Do I need a check for that, or?
No, you can just.
And I
he's-
throw it into the lava.
Good choice.
The black ice just sizzles and sinks into the lava.
Is
But
there another-
he is still wild and crazy, kicking and bucking and screaming.
Why
I'll hit
don't
him
you
in the
throw
head with
him
another
in and
headbutt.
Why don't you throw him in and I'll give you advantage by helping you?
Throw him in the lava.
Yeah.
Great. All right. So we both.
He
pick
doesn't
him
have
up.
any interesting papers on him or anything. He's not an officer. of any-
Not that you could see.
Okay,
Athletic?
toss him in.
Okay, you toss him into axe, and the combat's over.
We don't have time to waste on a grunt like this. There could be an army of dwarves after us now.
Now the question is, what does the lever do?
Okay. I'll pull the lever.
You pull the lever, and of course the middle bridge just drops.
Okay. Leave
The-
it like that for now.
This area over here is still there, and the lever goes both ways. So as you push it the other way, the middle bridge raises.
Yeah, I'll put it back up.
No, leave it down in case we have followers. It'll at least delay them a little longer.
Okay, that sounds reasonable. And I would like to put an alarm spell on this door.
So there's a door right there, and there's a door to the south and a door to the north, from
Oh, there
this
is?
room.
The
yeah.
place to put an alarm spell would be on the stairs at the back.
That's a door too.
It's a door. These are all steel doors.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll go and put alarm on the stairs
Okay.
back here.
All right.
And,
Doctor,
and
you
so
better
who's got-
heal up. You
Who's
have
got
a
our
potion.
potions?
it won't alert if anyone, of our group goes through it.
Okay. So how much is the potions? 2d4.
A 2d4
Plus-
plus 2 is a standard healing potion. I believe you guys did not buy the extra super healing potion, or did you?
Oh, I thought we got one. I thought we did.
Let me see.
Oh, there we go. Oh. If I can I take 2?
Yeah, I think you did. You did take one potion of superior healing. Yeah, you can drink 2 potions if you want. You guys got plenty of potions.
No. So how does
Just
do,
make sure to decrease the
oh.
count on the potions.
Finally, I got some good rolls.
I'm gonna decrease your count by 2. You drank 2 potions. You guys have a total of 12 right now.
now when can we use our hit dice to heal up?
Long rest.
Long rest. Oh, okay.
That only long rest when you're in a dungeon somewhere. When you're in town, any inn.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, guys. So I guess we take a quick 10-minute breather.
So when I'm done. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah. When I'm done, come back across.
Wait, where did Eldoran go? So?
He's setting an alarm for us at the far
On the
end.
other side.
Gotcha.
All right.
Which door? North, south, or west?
I'll listen at this door.
We'll each take a door. I'll take the
Okay.
north.
Oh.
Silence. From both doors.
Schmigel, how's your door?
Let me check. Perception.
Schmigel, you hear the unmistakable sound. It's very faint. The sound of a hammer on an anvil. Very well recognizable sound. Somebody is forging.
Guys, I got to go in there.
Alright. We'll go in this main door. I got you covered, Schmigel.
Main
Let's
door's
do this
locked.
Black Ops
This
style.
door, Schmigel, that you're on is locked. And this
Shall I
seems to be a very complex kind of lock. You don't think that it's not even. Doesn't even seem to be a keyhole. Seems to open from the other side.
Doctor, why don't you give it a good old-fashioned knock?
You sure about that? It could be kind of loud.
He's hammering a piece of metal in there. I'm pretty sure he's used to loud by this point.
Do it in rhythm with his hammering.
Okay. I'm gonna do that.
2,003.
Ready for the epic opening?
You're gonna cast knock on this?
Yeah, looks like it.
Sounds like.
Okay.
But we're done sneaking around, I guess. Or do you guys want to try the air doors first? Before
I
we
don't
give
think the
away
other
our
doors would
private-
hurt.
Okay, let's check out the air doors
Well,
first.
you never know.
You wanna go to the north
It
door
might-
or the south door?
I like north. Winter is coming in the north.
The north door opens to what appears to be an armory. There's a top ledge that you guys are walking on, and then there's a bottom floor where you can see that there's a lot of weapons stowed away. Half of these weapons are made out of black ice. They're weapons of all types.
Any magic staffs?
No,
Is the hammering louder in this room?
it's a little bit louder in this room, but you don't see any source of hammering. And as you turn the corner, you actually see the double doors to the south that you weren't able to open before.
Good thing we didn't use knock.
So you're saying it's as though there's another dimension?
No, the hammering's coming from somewhere closer now that you're in this room. The floor below is about 10 feet below the ledge that you guys are standing on. There is a huge door right here. And
Right
it
where?
seems the hammering's coming right behind this door.
Yeah. I don't
Oh,
hear
that
any
door.
sound. I don't see any door to the southern room. Aldrin, could you go quickly take a look at the southern room?
Hey, there's a ladder here, too.
Sure.
Yeah, these ladders go up to the ledge. There's also a door right here. Right here.
Check this room out.
There's something strange about this table.
Do
They're
you?
so big.
Oh, it's just a. It doesn't. It's just a standard kind of. It's a table where you see a couple of weapons laid about it.
Okay, I just thought it might have looked a little strange.
Okay. Eldrin, you open this door, and inside you are just astonished. There are 8 or 9 tons of black ice.
Right.
It seems to be in a crystalloid form, just gathered down here.
Yeah.
I'll join Aldrin.
Yeah, I'll message. Do I get a sense of any influence on me of any kind?
No.
Okay.
Schmegel, you coming down here?
Yeah, just give me a...
We're just abandoning Schmigel in his weapons.
Or Schmegel, do you want to go somewhere else?
We'll be coming back to where you were anyway, Schmigel. Probably.
What's inside, guys?
Lots of ice. Can I harness the power of black ice and all my attacks? All
Schmegel,
my ray of-
as you get into this room, I need a charisma saving throw.
Oh god, no.
Yeah.
I knew...
Well,
I do an insight on Schmigel.
Something's not right.
Oh,
let's roll initiative.
Why is Schmigel the only one? Okay. Why is Schmigel the only one still holding those pendants?
I'm not.
I know. I got rid of mine in my story.
Schmigel, are you holding a pendant?
I'm still holding my note.
Okay.
Or maybe it's because he's a dwarf. Bloody dwarfs.
You should never have come here.
Okay. Are we ready? Eldrin, you notice that Schmigel is acting really, really strange.
Okay, I'll grapple him and throw him out the room.
Okay, Eldrin, roll a grapple against Schmigel. Schmigel, you must resist. You are dominated.
Okay.
Is
12.
that
Great.
athletics?
Yes.
Or dex.
You have to use resist to the best of your ability. You are dominated. Schmigel is too strong for you to grapple. He just throws you off. Schmigel, it is your turn. You are dominated.
Oh, wait a minute. I
What?
will, if the grapple fails, I will move out of the room.
Schmigel, you must make an opportunity attack against Eldruin as he moves past you.
Yes, sir. There we go.
Okay, you miss.
It's a miss.
You are Schmigel, you have absolutely no control over yourself. You look around, and your companions have turned into these foul-looking demons. You are completely compelled and must obey by the domination. You must attack to your closest companion with your strongest attack.
Monsters.
Oh,
All ye monsters.
Schmigel drops Icing Death and pulls out Hugh. And goes right towards the doctor. Hits him with both attacks.
Seeing Schmigel doing this, I'm probably gonna trigger shield. You cast a shield spell as a reaction.
Or a sweep.
I don't think I have enough. I don't think I have enough to.
The Schmigel's 22 breakthrough.
The 22 will break through, but the others should hit my AC with my shield.
Okay, Schmigel is crazed and attacking you.
-9. Oh, those poor health potions.
Doctor, it's your turn. Schmigel's right on top of you.
Alright, let's see, what can I do? First, I'm gonna cast Shocking Grasp on him. No.
You gotta hit him.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Shocking Grasp to try to subdue him.
Why don't you disengage and run out and try to get him away from the black ice?
Good, yeah, I accept Eldrin's reaction as a message, even though I want to, beat Schmigel up now that he's gone crazy. I think that's a good idea. So I'll just disengage and I'm gonna run this way.
Go as
And
far
I'm
as
gonna-
you can.
Yeah, I'll use Eldrin as protection.
Okay, Eldrin, you're up.
Hey Eldrin, I'm in bad shape.
I'm up.
Yeah.
Okay, I am. I tell the doctor to run as far as he can.
Oh god.
I move back here. Actually, I move back here,
You don't take me for protection?
and then I cast. Well, okay, so I move back here. I hold my action. What I'm going to do is set a reaction that when he gets up to, say, right here, just beyond the reach of the doctor, I will cast a web spell on him.
Okay. Schmigel, you're up. You are compelled to attack your closest ally. You may not resist.
Alright, but do I feel drawn towards the dark stone?
No, you don't feel any specific need to go near the stone. You feel a need to kill your allies. That seems to be your goal right now.
Hey, monsters!
Damn it, why'd you have to have those boots, Schmigel?
Doctor. Schmigel swings at you with a 19 and a 17.
Even with my shield spell, only the 19 will hit.
Your shield spell already
I'll cast
disintegrated.
another.
Okay. If you cast another, then the first attack, I
Did
believe.
my web spell get off before he got to
Oh, yeah.
the doctor?
Okay, you can use your web spell when he's here.
That's a dex save.
Dex save for Schmigel.
Yeah.
Let me see if he's got the speed, even if he.
One dex save.
Oh, no.
Perfect. He needs a 15.
Oh, then Schmigel, you're webbed.
Right.
Okay, Schmegel's still dominated.
Can
Even,
delete
you
them?
can't get to the doctor at this point. You've used your action surge already, so you can't do anything else on your turn.
Unless I drop both my shield and my axe, and I pull out the crossbow.
Well, I think you're restrained. I don't think you can
Yeah,
attack.
you're
Oh, I
restrained.
can't?
Yeah, you're restrained under the web spell. You can't take actions.
Oh, okay, sorry.
So you can't try to break out of the web until your next turn.
Gotcha.
A good try.
You're really thinking about
You don't know how long I've been wanting to get back at the doctor, you.
Yeah, this is perfect, isn't it?
Doctor, you're up.
Okay, I'm gonna run over here. Seen Eldrin over there. I'm gonna toss him a rope, and I'm gonna swing around here. Let's send him a tumbling. And I'm gonna wait here with the rope in my hand. And
I'm sorry,
Eldrin will
say
have
that
the other
again?
one. Let's send him a tumbling over the edge.
Can you try to sleep him?
I don't think he has too many hit points for me to confidently get him in one shot.
Oh, you think he has too many? Oh, okay. I will.
I might be able to.
I'll shoot him. I'll shoot him with my bow. Is it my turn? No, it's your turn.
Would you
That's,
Would you rather me take the risk of putting him to sleep?
No, bump down some hit points, and then we'll sleep him.
Okay.
Okay.
Use a ray of frost and slow him down.
I used my dash action to get as far away as I could.
All right. So Eldrin, you're
Oh,
up.
okay.
And I tossed you a rope so that we could trip him over the door. Because if he's going berserk, he's not going to pay attention to his feet.
Oh, that sounds like fun. Okay.
And then what do we have right over here? Well, a nice little tumble to table of
It's
weapons.
about 10 feet down.
Yep.
Eldrin,
Keep him busy.
you're up.
I will shoot him with my bow. I believe. Yeah. Did it work? Oh.
Schmegel's armor class is
Oh, I
like
get
20.
advantage.
His armor class is like 22.
He's restrained.
Hey,
Oh.
it's 20 this time because I have
Chainmail.
Oh, chainmail. Yeah, his armor class is pretty high.
Okay.
You land an arrow right into his armor. It just gets stuck there.
Here,
Uh,
get ready to trip him, Eldrin.
Schmegel, you gotta roll a strength save.
Oh, and then I will move over here out
Okay.
of sight with the rope ready to pull it.
I don't think that breaks out of the webbing.
No, it doesn't. 15.
Schmegel, it's been 3 turns. You may roll a charisma saving throw. Schmegel, you're still dominated. Doctor.
Damn, Schmigel has such a weak mind.
Frost
So,
him. It'll slow him.
okay. La, 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 la. Okay. I'll use a ray of frost on him. I'll slow him down at least. There we go. That's gonna hit.
that just
Schmeg-
hits.
Schmegel, the doctor hits you for 12 damage.
Bam!
Brutal.
I think I can put him to sleep.
Anything else you're doing?
Nope. I'm gonna just still stay ready with that rope.
Eldrin, you're up.
Okay, he's still restrained, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
he failed to break out of the webbing.
I come over here. I'll shoot my arrow again.
This would have been so much more fun if Matilda were still here and also dominated.
Oh, great.
No, she would survive her charisma saving throw.
Probably, yeah.
Oh, almost.
I like this music.
Schmegel, it's your turn.
Alright. Here we go, another strength saving.
Appears you're still restrained. Doctor?
Okay, I think I can put him to sleep now.
Oh, and I also lose my spider climb because I'm concentrating on the web now.
Okay.
Okay. I get. Actually, I don't even think I'd have sleep prepared, would I?
Well, yeah, you do need it prepared to cast it.
Yeah. I don't think I have sleep prepared.
Oh no.
Okay, so I don't. Do you have
Oh,
sleep
you don't?
prepared, Eldrin? No.
No, I don't
Do you
have
have it prepared?
No.
I know you know it because I know it. And we share it
Right,
all
but
on
I
level
don't.
1 spells.
I don't have it prepared.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
You gotta decide what to do.
I have expeditious retreat if I need to get out of here.
I'm gonna take a quick look at my spellbook. What do I have prepared? Yeah, I don't think I think he's beyond reason. I can't use something like suggestion. Could counterspell work?
Well, you try whatever you'd like to try. I'll tell you what happens.
Okay. So since I don't think counterspell work, it only works when it's actually been cast. Okay. I think our best chance, Eldrin, is to have Schmigel. Is just to wait it out until Schmigel comes back to normal.
Yeah.
That is if we want to get away without hurrying him. Otherwise, we have to knock him out.
Use your minor illusion and cast a mist around him.
Okay.
Maybe he won't see us and attack us.
Just calm down. Okay.
Maybe it'll
I'll
calm
use
him.
I'll use my minor illusion and try to obscure his vision. And see if he calms down a bit. That's a good idea.
Hey, where do you fuckers go?
Okay, you cast the minor illusion. I need you, Schmigel, roll a perception check. Doctor, you may roll an arcana check. You may roll an arcana against it.
Sounds good.
Was that Schmigel?
That was Schmigel. Doctor, you gotta beat that. No, he sees right through the illusion.
Damn it.
Obviously.
Eldrin, it's your turn.
You see two glowing eyes through the mist.
Oh boy. Get ready with the rope, Eldrin.
Yeah, oh, yeah. I'll, arrow again. 26. That's
Ooh.
a crit. 9.
I think that's enough health down from her.
And then I'll step back.
We should just try to keep him conscious at least.
Oh, we don't have to
I'm sure he
sleep.
can break.
That's right.
There's no point in actually hitting him. now.
Schmigel, you're up.
So how many hit points does it
These demons are firing fireballs at you,
Very cool.
assaulting you, dark magic. Schmigel, you break out of those that webbing. But it's still a little bit of difficult terrain. I'm gonna give you 10. I'm gonna give you 10 feet of difficult terrain because the webbing is still there. Right? Isn't the webbing difficult terrain or not?
Yeah,
Well,
it is
yeah,
difficult.
it's a strength check to break 3, and then the webbing is difficult terrain.
So I'll give you 10 feet of difficult terrain to run through.
And if you, yeah. Alright, here he comes.
Schmigel, since you can't reach them, you can either throw a javelin or you can use the rest of your turn to...
We're hiding behind the walls.
Well, he can't see us. We're not even in sight.
Yeah. Oh, so you can probably have to... You can use the rest of your turn to move up.
Athletics check to break down the door.
Break down this door?
Yes.
It's open.
It's open now?
Yeah, it's always been open.
This door is...
No, he's talking about the double door down here.
Oh, go for it.
Alright, give me a minute. Athletics, there we go.
That's not going to break down those
my foot,
powerful
my foot.
steel doors. You may roll a charisma save. Schmigel, that. Wait a second.
I don't think 11 is gonna be cut it. Not for dominate monster.
No, this is different. He is dominated, but this is not the same thing.
I'm sure it's a dominate monster spell.
You get the -1.
No, Schmigel, that's enough. You start. Your everything goes fuzzy. You drop to the ground. You come a little bit to your senses. You're suffering 2 levels of exhaustion.
Look around the corner. Eldrin, you think he's not
Yeah,
gonna-
Schmigel's on the ground, bleeding from the 2 arrows she's landed him.
I'll wait
What?
till he comes to.
What happened?
Quickly, get him while he's down. I club him over the head with my staff.
Jump on him.
Roll it, fucker, roll it!
Here's your chance, Doctor.
I dare you, I double dare you, oh, there we go.
I start just beating him with my staff.
The worst part is only like the crit hit and the 20.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is some serious teamwork you got going.
That was fun.
Quickly, get him while he's down.
Well, yeah, I guess there's only 3 of you, so it wasn't as exciting as it could have been.
Yeah.
It could have been real ugly. So Schmegel, you feel like your mind has just been ripped apart, and you're extremely exhausted. You're so tired you can barely get up.
Oh, fuck.
You got 2 levels of exhaustion. Your speed is halved, and you have disadvantage on all ability checks.
Oh.
Now, Schmigel, was it the black ice that you felt? Was it something from the black ice?
Everything went black for a minute, and I couldn't see a thing, and before I knew it, all one of you were a monster, something unimaginable, horrors, but... Oh, God.
Did you hear any voices?
You didn't hear anything. All you knew is that you had no control over yourself, and you just compelled to attack them.
I felt like all I wanted to do is just kill you two.
You mean the doctor, not me, right?
Yeah, look at this. Look at this wound. Your axe went right through my shield and got me.
I'm so sorry, you two. I just feel like a wreck. Schmigel gets
I hit him
back
on the
up
head
onto
with
his
my
feet.
staff for good measure.
Ow! That hurt.
Yeah, right. I love how I could just bash you with my staff and it doesn't do a thing.
Oh, you got any one of those potions left?
Oh, you guys have 12 potions. But why don't we stop for this week?
Okay.
I'm hoping
okay.
that Castner will join us for next week.
Yeah.
And I'm barely I'm suffering like good 2 levels of exhaustion myself.
Yeah, me too. I need
Really,
to go
after this, I think you're probably under like 4 levels of exhaustion now.
Yeah, I'm a bit disappointed. I was hoping that we have a bigger party when you got down here, but we may do.
Yeah. It was still an awesome game.